we're managing now to be able to ship back out to you again. However, it is working out to be quite costly because of things changing for us, and the price now is actually $12.95 per item. But do not despair, because there's a great way around this. If you become a part of our Freedom Members Club, which is $19.99, that is the one payment that you pay for the month. And what that gives you is your packaging and your posting, your shipping basically on the items that you buy. So instead of buying one item for $12.95, use that $19.99 and get your items sent to you. It's the best way to shop. But it's great to have you back. We're so glad that we're able to ship to you over there in the US of A.
Welcome to Hochanda's Celebrate VE with 4 for 3 event. Join us from Thursday the 7th of May at 6 p.m. to Monday the 11th of May at 6 p.m. as we celebrate the 75th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day by bringing you some fabulous 4 for 3 offers throughout the bank holiday weekend. Simply order 4 products from the same live show during the event and receive the cheapest free. Over the weekend, your favourite guests will be showcasing many exciting products, as well as offering you their invaluable expertise. So tune in, reach for the skies, and stock up on your crafty cargo, and help us celebrate VE Day with 4 for 3 from the 7th of May at 6 p.m.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
very good morning to you. I hope you are well. We have a happy hour lined up for you, and it's all about fabrics from Mill Shop Online. So maybe you've been sitting around your home having a look around thinking, need to change those cushions, need to change that upholstery there. Maybe you need a new skirt, a new shirt, new curtains, new blind, even a new rug. You could turn some of these fabrics into a little rug. I'll tell you how. But first, we need to run through the options that we've got. And my word, I'm looking down the counter now. These are absolutely fantastic. I love these. Now, it's a pick and mix. They are 1/2 metre by 54 inches. They're all 100% cotton as well. So let's have a look at your striped fabric. Stripes are great, aren't they? Now, you get to choose 3. So let's start with the duck egg magenta. Oh, I say. Now, you'll see a clock on your screen. That means you've got an hour to get these prices, because at 8 o'clock today, these are all going back up. They are. Right, so you've got your duck egg magenta. I like this one. I like this nice light colour for the spring heading into the summer. Nice blinds. I think stripes always make good blinds. Let me just open up the size, just so you can see the size, because if I'm talking about blinds and curtains and things like that, you might need 2 or 3. Because they are, as they see, 1/2 metre by 54 inches. With Mill Shop Online, I believe it will be a continuous cut. It will. So that means if you order more than one of the same, it'll be a continuous cut. So that shows you the size that you're getting just there. So that is the duck egg blue with magenta. Next up, oh, nice candy. Oh, I'm sticking to the floor here. Hang on, there you go. Back in the room. This is lovely, your candies. You've got your pinks, you've got your lemon, your lovely lilac in there. Yeah, we're looking at this as a deck chair. Would go with my shirt as well. But deck chairs. Have you ever made a deck chair? I wonder if it'd be easy. I suppose, I bet you could buy a frame, because I bet there's some old ones there knocking around that you can buy when we're allowed to buy again. And you'll be able to do a little bit of upholstery on your deck chair. How nice, how nice. I'm thinking bean bags as well, outside in the summer. Don't leave them outside though, bring them in. So that's your candy. The next up, you've got your hot pink. Ooh, that's the colour my hair's going at the weekend. Hot pink. Do you know what I like about this? I like the little dots in there with the stripes. I do like that. It breaks up the pink, the hot pink. It's a fantastic colour, but I like the way it's broken up with the stripes in there. Okay, so that's your hot pink. We have, next up, your pink magenta. Now, this is also a very nice one. Nice chocolate tones in here, although we do have a chocolatey fabric coming up. Not one you can eat, unfortunately. I did have some chocolate last night, everyone. You know, you just have to have chocolate. We were going on an essential shop anyway, and that was part of the list. But here's a question for a carry on. Is it okay to eat that full bar of chocolate? In fact, it was 2 bars of chocolate in a little packet before you have your dinner. Or should you wait till afterwards? Or is it just like, there it is, get it in, and then what happens at dinner happens? Right. Your pink magenta. Very nice, very nice. Remember, these are 1/2 metre by 54 inches. Next up, you've got your pink green. Very nice. Again, deck chair colours. If you're going for this, you might want to go for a matching fabric down the line. This isn't. The next 2, I think, are my favourites. This is lovely. This is your aqua sage. Very nice. That would make a nice bag, don't you think, with the different panels that you've got. You could look at this in panels. So you could... It's almost like flags, isn't it? You could look at that as a panel of the aqua and the cream running through it. Then this is a separate panel because you can cut along the lines. We've got some pinking shears on the show, everybody. You might want to go and check those out. This has to be my favourite. Yes. This and the hot pink, definitely my favourite. Now that, I think, would be lovely for upholstering chairs. I think it would be lovely if you've got like an old box, or is it an ottoman you put at the bottom of your bed? Or is it a colder man? An ottoman or a colder man? Oh, sorry. Oh, I know I've said this before, but in the good old days, everything used to be a man. The dustman, the rent man, the milkman. Oh, it used to make me laugh. The TV man. Right, this is my favourite, and this is your corn. I do like that black detail. Now, you could do lots of different things with this. It'd make a great bag, it would make a great top to a box, for example. You've got the opportunity to cut this into strips and divide it up as well with that nice pattern that you've got going on. That's my favourite, by far. Okie dokie. Right, next up, you've got your yellow blue. This, 100% cotton, but this, if you can have a look at this, if I open this up, is that both sides? Yes. Yes, okay. So some of the fabric, oh, it's the same. This one, so, you know, cheesecloth. It's not cheesecloth, but it's like a cheesecloth. Cheesecloth shirts used to be really popular, didn't they? A little bit of cheesecloth in the summer. So that's a little bit like cheesecloth, just the style of it that you can see there. Okay, so that option was yellow blue. The next one is your baby blue. Very nice, again, nice summer colours, look very nice. Cushions outside, if you've got an outside area, maybe you've got some chairs, make some little cushions. It's always nice just to, I was going to say tart it up, but that's the wrong terminology really. But it's a Leicester thing. I've said it, tart it up. Sorry, no offence. Right, next one, very natural Hessian looking, and it's called Blue Natural. There's your Blue Natural, very nice, very nice. Next up, I've just heard that Leonie is now in the building. Yep. Even though we are social distancing, it's not the same. It's not a social distance hearing. But social distance, but yes, Leonie's in the building, coming up at 8 o'clock with a fantastic one-day special. Sorry, I digress. Sage Natural. That's nice. That's very nice. Apparently Leonie is wearing a very nice dress. I'm yet to see the dress, but apparently it's a very nice dress. So we'll be seeing that dress at 8 o'clock today. Here's your chocolate. That's your red chocolate just there. Now, when I say red chocolate, I don't like strawberry chocolate. You know, when you go into a chocolate box and it's always a strawberry chocolate that's left. Matt, floor manager Matt, I know you've got a sweet tooth. Do you not like? No, I don't. What is it? What is it about strawberry chocolate? Like strawberries, like chocolate, two together? No. Next up, we've got your red green. Again, nice summer cushions, nice summer cushions. After that, we've got your red navy. No, I like that, it's very nice. And then, you might want to consider, remember this is a pick and mix, any two. So you've got your red white, your red green, and your red lilac. So that is your choice of your stripes. You go for your favourite. It is a pick and mix of any two, and you can see these on the website, and you can find all the items actually from the show on the website if you want to shop ahead. Now there's one we are missing, and that's the red natural, which is just there. Oh yeah, red natural. Yeah, we are missing that one. But we've also got some other options as well. I think yeah, we've just seen the red, the green and the lilac at the bottom there, so those are the final ones, and you can choose any one you like, and you can also go and have a peruse on the website. Something about sorting fabric that's very satisfying, isn't it? You know, when you're setting out your stall and you're just pleating and folding and stroking, and the leg always has to go up when you stroke forward. You've got to balance yourself out, otherwise you just might go all the way over. Right, more fabric for you, more fabric. And this is 1/2 metre by 54 inches. Again, it's 100% cotton. Again, it's a pick and mix of any two. And it's half price, £9.98, saving £10. My goodness, that is a fabulous deal. Let's start with London town. And hello to everyone living in London at the moment. London on lockdown. It would be fascinating to actually go through the streets of London with no one there. It would be very eerie and excellent for photography, but my heart goes out and hello to everybody living all over the country at the moment, but in London especially, because we've got the London fabric here. So you've got your teapots, typically British, your Big Ben, which is also, of course, better known as Elizabeth Tower. I've been at Big Ben. The last time I was at Big Ben, it was I've only been at Big Ben once. Never again. I went all the way up and all the way down. There's no lift, you walk up. And I think, if memory serves me well, there's about 365 stairs. There's one stair for every day of the year, something like that. But you have to be invited up Elizabeth Tower, up Big Ben. And you have to be invited by a Member of Parliament. Hashtag just saying. So yes, I do know people in high places, especially when I got to the top. It was very high and very fascinating, actually. I just wanted to hang on to the clock like they did in 39 Steps. However, I didn't, but I went up Big Ben. So there you go. That's a story about that piece of fabric. Let's see if I've got a story for every piece of fabric on the show today. Oh, your Maison Citrus. Ooh. Or greenhouse. Greenhouse. Like this one. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's nice. You've got some feature pieces in there. Something for the kitchen? Bit kitchen-y, conservatory, something like that. Again, it would look nice. Cushions. Or a bigger project because you've got a bigger scene there. You can, of course, cut into the houses and have them individual if you want to. So that's your greenhouse. Next up, you've got your Maison Raspberry or Pink House. Pink House, Greenhouse, Maison du Raspberry, Maison de Green. Next up, Cherry. Cherry in the natural. Now that's lovely, isn't it? I do like that. The dark background makes the cherries pop out. Love to pop a cherry. There you go. Next up, we've got Ivory Cherry with the blue in the background. Also very poppy. Like that. Very nice. I had some pyjamas once that had cherries on. Just saying. Just once. They were little short ones. And then you've got your spiral. This is nice. I like this. I do like this a lot. Now, we had a one-day special on yesterday from Clarity, and they had some seed pods on there for one of their dies. Just saying, you could make a card out of the die, and you could use this to make a gift. Like that, I like that a lot. It's like a modern twist, isn't it? So, yeah. Ooh, exclusive design. Exclusive UK design. Exclusive UK design. Like that. Next up, oh, this is nice. Your brollies. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Turn this around. Here's your brollies. Umbrella. Something I always forget to take out with me, but often need. There you go. So that's your brollies. Great choice of fabrics. Pick a mix, half price, £9.98. Right, we're moving on. This is flame retardant calico. £9.99, saving £2 on that deal. And I do believe this is how it's sent out to you. So you'll get that lovely twine to do a little bit of crafting. Sorry, I'm just shoving wire into my back trousers rather than my front trousers. Heat resistant calico, 56 inches in width by 1 metre, £9.99. Perfect, lovely. It's top quality, and I'll tell you what this would be good for. Yeah, great for upholstery. Maybe on the back of your cushions, or as a backing or a lining to something. Very, very durable. Love that. Very good. It just looks nice, doesn't it, when it's sent through the post. £9.99 007 371 is your item number for that. Remember, this is a happy hour, which means all the prices are going back up at 8 o'clock today. So if you want anything at the prices they are at present, you do need to get them before the top of the hour. Now, we've got an iron coming up for you right now. This is your prim iron. You also get your tote bag. You get your little bag to put the prim iron in. But let's have a look at this. First of all, the hot plate. This is nice because you can get into the corners because you've got your little tip on there. It's steam as well, so you can pop your water in the top. I'm getting busy for this actually. It's quality, isn't it? You know when you want a mini iron for your crafting or a travel iron, when we can go travelling again, top quality. Why buy two when you can have one? You've got your controls at the top, so it's easy to see, and you've got that ergonomically designed handle, so you can pop that in there and you can give it a little wiggle. Now, is that for the wire at the top? There's a little, do you see that just there? Now, I'm not quite sure what that's for. I don't think it's for the wire. If you know at home, let me know. Let me know, because I'm intrigued by that. It might be for when you wrap the wire. I might be right the first time. And then you put that there. Yeah, maybe. And then that's it. And then you put the plug. Very nice, very nice. It is lightweight, which is always very good when you are travelling or when you're crafting. It's lightweight, but it's substantial, if you get that. There's still a bit of a weight on it, which is good, because you need a bit of weight with an iron. But you've got your 4 outlets there for your steam. 4 outlets there for your steam. Very, very handy. Yours will be clean. Just take that off there. There you go. Yours will be nice and clean when you get that. So a little bit of a wiggle. I always wiggle as I iron. And it looks like a little mouse, doesn't it? There's the eye. There you go. 2 eyes and a nose. A little mouse. Just need to put some whiskers on there. There you go. Right, so that's your prim iron. £34.99, saving £5 on that deal for this hour and this hour only. 799 281. Now, let's have a look at the staple gun. This is something that Joe from Mill Shop Online uses. And you've got your staple gun here. And you've also got your extra staples. This is a pack of 8mm and 6mm staples. But it can fit from 4 to 8mm. But with this, you get your 8 and your 6mm in that packet. Oh, she goes. And then, oh. So, you also get some in there, look. So you're doubling up. So you're getting a lot of staples. So there's always the staples in there already. And you've got a pack of staples as well. 909989 is your item number if you want to go for this deal. Saving £5, it's £19.99. And it does have an adjustable, see that there? That's your adjustable impact control. So sometimes you want it to go real hard, and then, sorry, that was a bit aggressive this time in the morning. And then sometimes you don't need it to go in so hard, allegedly. Oh, we've got another set of fabrics on the website. Let's have a look. Here you go. We don't have these in the studio, but these are lovely. We saw these the other day, actually. £13.99. It's a great saving, and you can pick any 4. I remember the twinkle stars were lovely. The pomegranate, that was one of my favourites, and the Scandi floral, I did like those two. You can choose, the butterfly garden was pretty. Yeah, the pomegranate, I like that. Give me the butterfly garden. One more, I'll have teacups in pink. That is a great choice. And you can add those to your basket and make that fantastic saving. Right, great to have your company this morning. If you have just joined us, welcome to Hochanda. Thank you for choosing Hochanda this morning. We've got a happy hour. We've got a great day lined up, actually. A fantastic day lined up. And this is a happy hour until 8 o'clock, until we head to the one-day special with Leonie, who apparently is wearing a marvellous dress today. I've not seen it yet. I wonder if I can guess what dress Leonie is wearing. Is it multicoloured? Has it got the majority of green and black and white? Oh, so it's not that dress. Oh, I don't know then. Oh, I'm excited. Right, pinking shears. Oh, I've got some fabric to cut up. oh, it's too nice to cut up, but I'm going to cut it up anyway. Right, pinking shears, I know them as crocodile scissors. That's what we used to call them at school. But when you've got fabric scissors, you need top quality because it needs to go through that fabric very, very smoothly. These do, and they've got a great sound to them as well as they go through the fabric. So let's do a little bit of cutting, shall we, with the scissors. Okay, thank you. Let's just open up that fabric. Are you ready? I need to cut it. So I don't want to cut through them, so I need to just cut where their hooves are. Are you ready for this? Can you hear that? And again. Oh, again. Do love that. Let's go for the bottom. I just keep doing this all day. And let's just get that one more in. And then I'm going to show you something else with them. So that's cut it out from the main piece of fabric. Right. Now these are so good that you'll see at the bottom there, I've still got some of the antlers. I don't want that. But it's a thin piece of fabric. But even just taking, see that, the scissors to the end, see how tiny that is? You still get that perfect tooth to it. Your perfect pink. So let's do that. And then let's go down again, because we're just using even the tiniest bit. You see that? Look at that. Tiny triangles, which are lovely, against my big dry hands. Oh, it's terrible at the minute. Terrible at the minute. There you go. That is lovely, isn't it? All pinked, all looking fabulous. And then I could put some fusible bonder web on that and some backing, and that in itself would be a little pad. No need to sew. It's great, isn't it? Love that. And they look rather nice. Fabric's not included. It's the pinking shears that are. I wonder what they'd look like on my hair. Best not do that, only for fabric. Crimpers. Do you remember when everyone had their hair crimped back in the 80s? Meg, lovely producer Meg, do you know what a crimper is? Oh yeah. Crimping was big in the 90s, yeah. Crimping. I used to crimp my hair. Oh, I used to ruin it. Anywho's, if you are a Freedom member, you don't pay any P&P on anything, and there's some great discounts as well. Here's our lovely Alex to tell you some more.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or 50 pounds, it doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts, they tell me when everything's happening, so if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Oh, that's a lovely Alex. Yes, become a Freedom member today. Now, we've got a happy hour for you. The prices are set for this hour and they go back up to whence they came at the top of the hour. So we've got a pick and mix on fabrics for you. It's all about fabrics from the Mill Shop online. Excellent quality, 100% cotton fabrics as well. We've got some delightful stripes for you, and we are very busy on certain ones. So I will let you know that the corn is limited stock. This is my favourite. I absolutely love this. The corn is limited stock. Let me open this up to show you. Love the colour. Mustard, I think, is a colour that's just, well, it's not going away for a while. And it goes with so much, doesn't it? And you've got the black stripes there with the white stitching detail. Fantastic for bags, great for a blind. And if you want more than one of these, you're more than welcome to do so, but be quick because we're limited stock. You'll get it in a continuous cut. So there you go. Now another one that's limited is the baby blue. Now the baby blue, is it that one? Yes, the baby blue. This one here proven to be very, very popular. Maybe we've got a little bit of a baby boom going on. That is your baby blue, and we're limited stock on that as well. It's a pick and mix of any three for £9.97, saving £20. It's a phenomenal deal. Take advantage of that price. Let's go through the options that we've got for you. So let's start at the top just here. You've got your duck egg magenta. Actually, that might be another one of my favourites. I like the duck egg and the magenta and the taupe colour together. Very nice, very nice. Next up, you've got your candy. So we've got some nice candy colours there. Looks like an all sort, doesn't it? Next up, hot pink, like that. Very similar to the corn, but this is in hot pink. But again, you've got those stripes that work very well. Next up, you've got your pink magenta with the chocolatey colours. It's more like a aubergine, actually, colour in the middle. Very nice. Next up, you've got your pink green, which is nice. Yeah, I like that one. Deck chair, that's what we're thinking with that one. Next up, we've got aqua sage, like that, like that. Kind of design, I would say, that a llama would wear. Yeah, you know, a little llama. It's got a little coat, little blanket, little woolly jumper. You know, people take llamas for walks now. Or is it alpacas? Or is it both? It might be I'm not sure what the thing is about it. What's the difference between walking a dog, walking a chicken, walking with a llama? It's supposed to be calming, but don't they spit? Is it alpacas? They spit everywhere at you. How can that be calming as you're walking along? Anyway, if you've walked with a llama or an alpaca, let me know. Let me know. Oh, the corn has now sold out. Oh, that's a shame. I do like that. I do like that. Make a rather nice, dapper, just blanket. Right, okay. Now, this has to be a long throw because we're social distancing. So, I need to get it within like, there you go. So it's almost like a American football. You ready? Well caught. Well caught. Right, hand sanitise. Because remember, I've touched it, you've touched it. Right. Yellow blue is next. Now this is a little different. Have a look at this. Yellow blue, yellow blue. By the way, I use hand sanitizer after all the shows as we move from counter to counter. I just don't wear gloves on air. So we've got the green, we've got the yellow, we've got the blue, and we've got the white. Nice colour. Reminds me of the seaside. This reminds me of windbreakers. You know the windbreakers that you put up on Skeggy Beach? That always blow over. Always blow over. And quite dangerous because they've got the big spikes in. Next up, you got your baby blue. It's now sold out. I'll pop that to one side. I'll pop that to one side. You've got your blue natural. This is limited stock. This is nice, very organic, isn't it? Nice heavy fabric, 100% cotton, but you've got that lovely Hessian style design to it. Very nice, very nice. Next up, You've got your Sage Natural, and then you've got your Red Chocolate, very nice. Then you've got your Red Green, then you've got your Red Navy, and then you've got your Red White, your your Green White, and your Lilac White. And there is a Red Natural as well, and that's on the website. Oh, thing on my shirt. Right, my favourite three of the ones that are left. Hot Pink. Hot Pink. Shall I pull them out? Yeah. I'd go for Hot Pink, because I think that's a great colour. Great cushions for the garden, I think. Great cushions for the garden, or maybe a bag, something nice and bright for the summer. My second favourite, now, this is where choices come in. I think, I've got it. I'll go for this one as well, because I'm going for your Aqua Sage, because again, that's another bright colour, great for the garden. And I'm going to go, I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for this one. And that one is the Duck Egg Magenta. I like Duck Egg, that's very nice. So those are my top three that I would go for. So I'd pop those into my basket, and then I'd check on out for £9.97. And as a Freedom member, I wouldn't pay any P&P. So those are my top three. Let's pop those at the end just there. So that's my top three. Right, Matt, do you have a top three? I'll go like this with my hand. That one? That one. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That one is your Blue Natural, and that is limited stock. Good choice, Matt. Good choice. Another one, Matt, please. I'll carry... You didn't stop there, so I'm going to carry on from here. Ah, I see where you're going. Nice. That's the Sage Natural. Those two, very nice together, Matt. They would look really nice maybe with cushions or something in your home. Very nice. I'm going to continue. That one? Nice, Matt. Now, that is the Red Green. That's a great choice because the tones are very, very similar. I like that. Very, very nice. So that's Matt's top three. That's Matt's top three. Oh, who's next? Could be you at home. We could do one of those, I'm thinking what you're thinking. Wouldn't that be spooky? That would be brilliant. So let's grab those and let's put those there because they're Matt's favourite. Now let me grab three together. I'm going to go for this one. So I'd go for that. Nice colours. You've got your lovely blues and your greens and your lemon colour in there. I think this is your yellow blue, so I think that would be nice. I'm thinking outside now, cushions, deck chairs and things like that, so that would be good. Would I'm going to go for this one as well, because I think that works, which is the green white. And then I'm going to go for one more. I'm going to go for this one, and I'm going to bring those three in together. Yeah, I'd go for those three, and I'd pop some cushions around the home in the conservatory, not that I have one, or out in the garden, which I do have. £9.97 that would cost me, and it would also cost you. I think we've had another sellout. The Blue Natural, which is in Matt's collection, that's now gone and sold out. You see, these are proving to be popular. I'll pop this to the side just there, because we sold out of that one. Look at me making a right mess. So let's pop that there. I've totally mixed them up, but I think by now we've probably remembered what they are. So let's pop that there, pop that there. See, it's something really satisfying putting out your stall, isn't there, with your fabrics and just stroking away, stroking away. If you've made anything from any fabrics that you've bought from the Mill Shop online, I would love to see what you've been up to. It might give someone else some inspiration for something you've made. So if you have, grab your camera phone and then or grab your phone with a camera on it, or your tablet, take a picture of it and send it in. It's studio@hochanda.com, or send it to Facebook. We're on Facebook Live at the moment. Let's head to the website. This is where you can go to see all of the options available to you. And here they are. Remember, some of them have sold out. They won't be removed from the website, but when you click on it, it will let you know whether or not it has sold out, and that's how you choose on the website. So it is a pick and mix of any 3 items. And it's all about fabrics today. Yes, it is. Mill Shop Online, top quality. Our Joe from Mill Shop Online always brings us absolutely fantastic fabrics for whatever project you're doing. Whether you're doing projects for yourself, whether you're doing projects with children, for example, lots of different things to make and create. And you don't always have to stitch your fabrics. You can, of course, use your fusible Bondaweb, and then it will give you the opportunity to make and create without even stitching. We've also got a pick and mix on these items for you. £9.98. 706 386 is your item number. Let's have a look at these in. Should we have a look at these in full? Let's do it. This is your London town. If you want more than one of these, it will be in a continuous cut. So it will still be 54 inches in width, but it will be a whole metre in length if you go for 2. Or would it? Yes, because if you go for 2, it's a or will it be 54 by 54 by a metre? I don't know. If it's 54 inches, it would be 54 by a metre if it's a continuous cut. Anyhow, if you want to go for 2 of these, you can. But I love the colours in there. I love you've got the duck egg blue, you've got the red in there, and actually with VE Day approaching next Friday. If you were to buy this today, if you get it in time, you could make some things out of this. You could make some bunting. That would be fantastic. That really would. I know VE was all over the country, but, you know, it's quite traditional, and London are respective of a said family that lives there. Right, so that's your London. Then we've got your Maison Citron greenhouse to you and me. Like that, very nice, delightful, isn't it? You could do some embroidery work on there. That would be really nice. So that is your Maison Citron, or your Citron Maison. And then you've got your Maison du Raspberry. Raspberry Maison. Raspberry Maison. I live in a Raspberry Maison, but for other reasons. Right, you have got your lovely houses on there. 706 386. Remember, you get to choose any 3. That's really nice. That's really nice. Then you've got your cherries in the natural. Cherries au naturel. Make quite a nice little skirt or something, do you think? A little penny. Yes, a little penny. Or an apron. An apron would look good, because you'd have the apron sort of like about there. You don't always have to have a white, clean apron. Depends what you're doing. But that could make a nice little apron, or a nice little. Oh, just watch my mic. Sorry. And the top. Nice little top. Nice little top, maybe. Nice little jacket, which would be nice. A little halter neck. Actually, that's nice. See the white at the top? That really makes it stand out. So maybe if you add some white fabric to that, that would look really nice. Maybe a patchwork quilt or something, which is nice. Now, the colour code which is on here, you'll see on each and every piece of fabric, on the salvage, you have got the colours that have been used in the fabric, so you can match it up with cotton and other fabrics to boot, which is really good. What else does it say on there? Cherries. Wash it 30 degrees. You can iron this. It's got a P with a circle. What does that mean? I don't know. What does P in a circle mean when it comes to washing? Let's have a guess. P. I don't know. I don't know. If you know, please email in or tell me on Facebook Live. What does the P mean? You've got the cherries in your ivory and the blue dots on there. This is my favourite. I've got a couple of favourites here. The next two are my favourites. Love that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is just summer. A summer shirt, a summer skirt, a little summer's dress, maybe. £9.98. Remember, you can have 3 of those. Half a metre by 54 inches. And then the next one is Brolly's, and I like this because I like the colours in it. I like the taupe, I like the grey, I like the green in there. Love that one. You can choose any 3. That would be really nice actually to fussy cut, especially if you've got the pinking shears. Got some pinking shears on the show. Oh, we've had a picture of a llama. Now Helen works with llamas and she walks them regularly. Oh look. Apparently they spit when they're upset. Well, don't we all? But most of the time they're fine and they are nice to walk with. I know llamas are lovely. Oh look. Now that's a llama. We need to know the name. What's that one's called? I think oh, she says, thank you for brightening up her morning. Well, thank you for brightening mine up with that picture. I think alpacas have a bit more of a squashed face, don't they? Llamas are longer and alpacas are a bit more curly hair, a bit like, oh my, it's disaster at the minute. Like a poodle. Yes. Before it's cut. You know poodles, before they have their trim, which I don't know what that's all about, but before they have the trims, just big. Apparently our director has 2 poodles, do you? And he doesn't trim up his poodle. Not on a weekday, anyway. What colour are your poodles, Alex? Black and red. Red poodle. Oh yes, yeah. A red poodle. And what are their names, Alex? Phoebe and Winnie. How old are they? Oh, one's 2 and one's 1. And miniature or full-size standard poodle? Big poodle, up here poodle, or standard size poodle? Miniature poodle, standard poodle, big one. I used to look after a poodle and his name was Robert. Oh, lovely Matt, floor manager. He's just looked up the difference between llamas and alpacas. So llamas have got a longer face. Alpacas have got a scrunched up face. Yeah. A bit like me and Matt, really. I'm the alpaca, he's the llama. Right, calico, £9.99. This is your flame retardant calico. We're very busy for this, very, very busy. Nearly 80% of the stock has gone. The price will be going back up by £2. It is a saving. It's kind of an essential as well, because lots of you are going for this, but you're making that saving of £2, so it's great to have any kind of saving, really. 007 007 371. I have to say those numbers straight after saying 007 371. And you've got the lovely twine that it all comes packed in as well. Oh, talking of packed, we've got an alpaca here. Wow. We don't know who that is from, but he is a beauty. So cute. Actually, that looks like a standard poodle, doesn't it? Although it's got a longer neck. Oh. He looks ready to spit, though, to me. No, he's just like, what's going on over there? Bless. Bless. Oh, isn't it lovely to see some pictures of animals? Oh, we've opened the floodgate. Come on, we've got 15 minutes left of the show. I want to know what your pets are doing this morning. I want a picture of your pet. Maybe they're eating their breakfast. Maybe they're ready to go for a walk. Maybe they're nibbling on a carrot. Who knows? Send in your pictures. We've got 15 minutes left. It's a happy hour. Let's do it. Prim iron. Busy for this as well. £34.99. You've got your temperature control on the top just there. So you've got your max all the way down to your min. And you've also got your steam setting as well. Yes, this is a steam iron. Pop your water in there. You've got your 2 light indicators at the top. And then you've got that lovely handle at the top, ergonomically designed, and then you can start ironing away. And you've got that full plate underneath. Yours will be clean and tidy, because I've just popped that down there. Your 4 steam holes at the top to allow your steam to come out. It's always good to let off steam, isn't it? And yes, ergonomically designed. You can wrap the wire, and I do believe that could be what the nodule at the top is all about. Just gets in, yeah, there you go. And it just keeps your plug in place. I think that's what that's for. Anyway, very compact, lightweight but substantial. Lightweight but substantial, so that's excellent. Great. If you want to go for your prim iron, it's 799-281, £34.99, saving a £5. Right. Staple gun. Now, with your staple gun, you could use this for your fabrics. I've seen Joe use his staple gun many a times to get fabric onto board, for example, without using any stitching, and then making some really nice notice boards and things like that. Guess what you're saving on this deal? A £5. £19.99. It's great to save any kind of money at this current climate. You are getting your staple gun, or your tacker. You've got the adjustable top just there, so you can adjust how hard it goes in. If I turn this around, you'll see you've got some staples within there already, 8mm and 6mm, and we're treating you because you've got some more. You've got your refills in there as well. That's a great deal for £19.99, and it will fit sizes from 4mm up to 8mm. Did that go there? I think it did. There you go. So both of those for £19.99, 909986 is your item number. We've got 13 minutes and 10, 8 now going down to 6. You see, that's what, no, there. That's what the clock is all about. My favourite now, the pinking shears. Let's do this. I do love something about pinking shears. I don't know. It reminds me of when we used to do sewing classes at school. Used to always reach for the pinking shears because it was so much easier than doing anything else. Look at that. Simple cut. And ergonomically designed as well, so they fit comfortably into the hand. So you've got that large area at the bottom there. Nice large area for your thumb, which is always important. And then it's really easy, and they cut beautifully. Even if I just go onto the edge of the fabric now, just on the edge, this is how efficient they are. Can you see I'm only cutting off a slight amount, still leaving that gorgeous pinked edge to it, which is fabulous, isn't it? I could actually just sit and do this all day. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just whilst we're here, I'm going to create some bunting, because next Friday is all about the bunting. It's all about the bunting. VE Day. Are you celebrating as much as we can? This Friday. It's the 8th, isn't it, VE Day? So we changed the bank holiday, didn't we, so we could all celebrate VE Day. Not like we're going anywhere, but yes, they changed the bank holiday. It should have been last week. It's now this Friday, so we can celebrate VE Day. Is it 45 years? Is it 1945 VE Day? And then, this is how easy it's going to be when you've got your pinking shears. You can start to make little bunting very easily. You won't need to fold over the edges, and you won't need to sew anything, because sometimes we just don't have time to do it. We could just simply, let's do that, into the centre, and let's get that side, riveting television. There you go. You can make some bunting, and I folded that over actually, so I could then, there you go. So I'm making bunting really easily, very, very easily, just using the pinking shears. No sewing involved, but we've got great fabric. Now the pinking shears are very busy. Oh, can I just stay on these for 30? How long have we got left of the show? 10 minutes. I could just, honestly, I could just keep cutting away. It's probably not very good television. But we're going to have a look at some calico next as I make and create my bunting. Oh, are we going over to the calico? I'll just keep cutting there. Shall I bring the calico over here? Sorry, I'm getting we're going over there. No, we're not. We're coming back. Let me grab it for you. We're limited stock now on the heat resistant calico. If you do want to get hold of this, it's probably the best time now to pop it in your basket and check out to make sure you get it. Limited stock on that. 007371 is your item number. Saving £2 on that deal. It's proven to be very popular, so pop that into your basket. If you want more than one, just saying, making that saving. If you go for more than one, you're saving £4, aren't you? So the more you spend, the more you save. Kind of. Right, we've got some other fabrics on the show. Let's have a look at the website. This is where you can go to. These are actually fabulous. We had these on a show the other day, but now we've got them at a great deal for you on the happy hour. So choose any 3 if you want more than... Oh, it's only 4, sorry. And that's saving £36.96. That's how much it was. It's gone down to £13.99. That's a great deal. I'm going to go for, can I go for the birdhouse? Can I go for the birdhouse in red? Yes. And then can I go for, I'm going to go for the gardening in ivory. I'm going to go for the twinkle blue. And I'm going to go for the pomegranate as well. I just love that, just love it. That's it, that's me. That's all my 4, and that's them all in my basket, and then I'll check on out. How are you this morning? It's great to have your company. Here on Hochanda, we are live all the way through until 9 p.m. Now, if you're watching on Freeview, here's the thing. If you're watching on Freeview and your television is a smart TV that's connected to the internet, then there's a red button that comes up on your screen. Press that, and it turns us into high definition. I know. Probably best to do that later on when Catherine's in. She's far better than me in high definition. And then that will automatically change at 7 o'clock and connect you to our internet service so you can continue watching Hochanda if you have a smart TV. Now, if you've got a television that's not connected to the internet, you can continue watching us online on your tablet, your smartphone, download the app for that, or you can do it through your web browser. You can watch us via your Amazon Fire Stick, and you can download the app for that. You can watch us through Roku if you want to. You can continue watching through your Apple TV as well. All the information is on the website for all the areas that you can continue watching after 7 o'clock. But we are live until 9 p.m. Now, the calico has technically sold out. I'm just going to leave the shot. Have a look at the fabric. I'm still continuing to talk, so you know that I'm still here. And I'm now going to come back in shot, just like that. It's gone. Sold out. Right, striped fabric. Where do we start? Let's start at this end. We've got some lovely colours, and it's a set of 3 that you're going to be choosing. Okay, first up is your candy. This is going to be a test for us now because we have altered the order. But let's see if we can remember. That's your candy. That is your pink magenta. Nice aubergine colour in the background. Next up is your pink green. Nice summer. Next up is your cream and white. Then we've got that lovely fabric, which is light cheesecloth. It's not cheesecloth. I don't think so anyway. This is your yellow blue, like that deck chair colour, or windbreaker. Next one, windbreaker. Yes, a bit early for that. That's your chocolate red. That one is your red navy, so you've got your stripes of navy in there. Then you've got your red white. Then you've got your lilac white, like beach huts those, aren't they? Then you've got your red green. Then you've got your green natural. I like the green natural, it's very nice. And was a choice of our Matt's as his favourite as well. Then you've got your duck egg magenta. This has got like a herringbone style to it. I don't know if you can get that. Which is really nice, like soft, really beautiful finish to that. Then you've got one of my favourites. You've got your aqua sage and then your hot pink. Definitely my favourite of the show. Which 3 are you going to go for? 097335. Now you have got 5 minutes and 31 seconds to check out your baskets. Make your extra choices by going online. We're coming up to the final seconds of this happy hour show. It's been great to have your company, but stay where you are because we've got the one day special coming up next with our Leonie and that special dress. Yes, coming up next, it's All and Create One Day Special. We were very busy last night. Let's see what stock we've got left for that. Jewellery box at 9, and then Leslie and Chocolate Baroque.
If you love cake and you love to bake, we've got something you're going to enjoy. Here at Hochanda's Crafty Kitchen, we'll be introducing you to brand new guest demonstrators from the world of baking and cake decorating, who will be on hand to inspire you with sugar flour making techniques, food flavouring ideas, baking kits in a bottle, and as well as showcasing some very fashionable kitchen aprons. Watch out for brand new products, some very bespoke to the baking world, but others you can utilise within the world of craft, which will allow you more flexibility between the different mediums. Intrigued? Well, set your temperatures, set your timers, and tune in every fortnight to see what's in the oven on the Crafty Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam, and we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister, and we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well, so you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have. Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 888. So don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
A very good morning to you. I hope you're well. One day special time. Oh my goodness, we were busy last night. A very, very busy launch for All and Create. Some marvellous stamps and stencils for you. So when you get them home, you can create and be inspired by the perfect, beautiful designs that you've got here. We have Leonie with us, demonstrating throughout the show, and Leonie will be taking you down the counter, but I do need to tell you the details, first of all, of the one day special. 2/3 of the stock has already gone. So if you need to make your decision quickly, it might be a good time to do it now. So it's in your basket, checked out, so you can sit back, relax and watch the show with Leonie and her great demonstrations. The details are at the side of your screen, so that's where they are, the information for you to make your selection. It's available on FlexiBuy as well, 2 payments of £19.99. I do need to tell you that it's going to be dispatched on the 18th of May. Not too long, actually. Believe it or not, to wait for that. 351570. Those are the details that you need, but let's take you through your one day special and let's introduce you to Leonie and that fantastic dress. Is it the one you thought it would be? Here she is.
Oh, Miss Janice, thank you very much, darling. In the corner.
Oh, do I get out now?
Janice has been stuck. That's actually really funny. Look at poor Janice. She's been stuck in the corner. Can you get out from the magic tree?
I can.
Do you want...
But I've got Yanis to keep me company.
Would you like me to move back so you can creep out?
I might be able to just move that, although you can't see my banana, sorry.
It's all right.
I'm not eating in the studio.
I often carry food around with me. It's the way. And I do apologise. Oh, I don't like that.
Look at my hair.
Oh, no. Terrible.
It looks lovely.
Hair issues. I'll put the clip there so I don't lose it. Anyway, sorry, hair issues. I saw myself on camera and it was like, oh, what is that? Sorry, lovely to have your company. I didn't really look in the mirror, it felt early. OK, let me take you through these. So you've got your stamps. Now, these are exquisite. Olga's designed these, and Olga's work is amazing. I mean, look at that. Were I showing you the white? Sorry. Do you know what I thought I was showing you? I thought I was showing you the actual packaging. I didn't realise that we're just showing you nothing. That's hilarious. It was a surprise. Right, so you're getting these incredible stamps. Now, it is the detail. When you look at that artwork, it is phenomenal. I mean, Olga, we know her flowers are beautiful. You know, we've seen her gorgeous flowers and her dyes that she's brought to us before. But now, incorporating them within the wings of the butterfly, it's stunning. Now, on this one, so you've got your 2 separate wings, have a look. So one of them, you've got that beautiful country scene. I adore that. So you've got the tree, you've got the bridge, the river, you've got sort of a crackle on that. On the other one, of course, you've got the beautiful light bulb, which is, again, absolutely stunning. These are beautiful. These are absolutely sensational. That is, isn't it cool? So different. And then, of course, you've got the body of the butterfly that you can make up. Now, massive stamps. I mean, that is huge. If you did want this on its own, it's there at the bottom of the screen, £24.99, but almost 40% of the stock has gone. But look at that, right? £24.99 for the whole bundle. You're paying 30 odd quid. So for the whole bundle, I mean, you're saving £7 there. The rest of the bundle. So first of all, you're getting this stencil. Now that is sensational. When you look at it in real life, isn't that just gorgeous? It's a huge stencil and absolutely stunning. That's one of your stencils, and look at the other. I mean, how gorgeous is that? You've got so much detail there. There's so much going on. I tell you what, we've got some incredible pictures from the team. I do apologise that we haven't got tons and tons of samples. These were seriously hot off the press. I mean, I literally got my stencils yesterday morning and the stamp yesterday afternoon. So they are very, very hot off the press. But we have got some beautiful photos. I know the team have been managing to work with them, so we're getting those sent in. But it's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And that, just stamp it on acetate. You've got the leaves underneath there. And then look at that. I adore that image. It's sensational. Okay, now if you want this is your one-day special. Now, as Janice says, this has been flying out the door. £37.97. You've got your two flexes, two payments of £19.99. I haven't walked up yet, have I? You're saving £7. 351570. So think about that. That's where you've got your £7 saving. We have got another big bundle, and the big bundle is actually, that's the one that's been the busiest. And that's already been busy this morning. Now, your stencils, these are gorgeous. These are brand new again, and cool and different to the others. You know, completely, the designs are bolder, the stronger designs, really, really cool again. So you've got that one that's got flowers, it's got dots. I really love that one. And then I love this because it's such a mixture of pattern in there. You know, you've got your dots that are kind of carried forward from that one, but you've got flowers, you've got all sorts going on in this. Now, £14.98. If you want to go for those, they are brand new, launched yesterday. However, what has been really busy is the full bundle. So you're getting the brand new stencils, you're getting the big A4 stencils, and you get the massive butterfly stamp as well. All of this. Now remember, you've got your £7 that's carried forward from the one-day special deal, but then you get a Hochanda Freedom price. So that means it drops to £49.46. So that is a massive. So what's that extra saving on that one, do we know? Because of £5.50 extra, so that's your £5.50 and your £7 carried forward. Plus, of course, if you're part of Hochanda Freedom, you're not paying any postage and packaging. Definitely the way to shop, and this has been the busiest. The bundle is where people have been shopping. 429340. That's your item number. I did it for a card, but then I demoed it for my art journal, and I'm really chuffed with that. I love that. Now, if you do want this bundle, it's seriously cool. Again, Freedom members, it's easy to join. Have a look on the website. You can join today. You don't need to continue it. It's completely up to you. 429340. Now, if you are going for the bundle, we've got a why not deal for you. Why not? So, basically, we call it a why not deal because you are, well, you should be paying £54, oh man, £54.95. Your Freedom offer, you're saving a massive 10%, so it drops it to £49.45. But then your Freedom saving, including postage, is at £5.50 plus £2.95, which is £8.45. But remember, I mean, that's your Freedom saving. You've already saved £7 from the original one-day special. That's just your Freedom saving. So actually it's even better than that, which is, oh wow, 40% went. It was only launched last night. We've got 3 live hours, so you just need to check your baskets out. And remember, we've got some beautiful photos to show you as well from the team. Now, stamps, these were busy last night as well. I mean, you might have seen them before, but you might not have, which is obvious you might not have because they were so busy. Let me show you the actual stamp designs. I love these. They are cool. So first of all, you've got the beautiful clocks, and it's got that kind of draftsmanship work on there, which is just stunning. You've then got the wonderful butterflies. Now, the butterflies are beautiful. Butterflies and that massive, gorgeous bumblebee. And within that one, you've got loads of script. It looks amazing. That is stunning. I mean, that is one of my favourite stamps. I love it because you can use it in so many ways. It's ridiculously handy. And then last but not least, that is such a beautiful stamp. You've got the feather in there. You've got loads of fantastic detail. Now, if you do want these, very busy last night, and that is where I've got the clock and where I've got the circles from that I've fussy cut. So again, even though there's a lot going on with these, you can still fussy cut them. Now, half of the stock has gone. Wow. Now, again, you're making a saving, £6 saving there. That's 778106. That's your item number if you'd like to get hold of them. Gorgeous. Last but not least that we're going to show you Again, one that you might have seen before, but you might not have. And this is lovely. You've got that beautiful stencil, first of all. And I like it because it's got loads and loads of different elements in there. You know, it's got a real mixed media feel to it. You've got that beautiful, it almost looks like a Zentangle going on in there. And it's got that mandala look to it as well. Now, that's the actual stencil, but then you get the stamps that match perfectly. And you can see this is such a pretty stamp as well. You've got the lovely stars in there. Again, you've got that incredible mandala. Really, really cool design. And with something like that, there's so much you can do. And you don't have to use the full thing. It is easy to just ink up half of that, you know, and then build it up with the butterfly. I might do that, you know, for demonstration, just show different ways of ink. Or it's like, oh, what shall I do? Anyway, the price of this is amazing, only $14.98, and you've actually got 3, 4, 5. You've actually got 5 stamps in there, and that beautiful stencil. 230265 is your item number. Okay, yay! We got the pictures from the design. Look at that. Now, that's from Corrie. A beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Corrie is the queen of colour. Isn't that fabulous? And I just think something like that, when you colour that in properly, it just looks sensational. And there's so much detail in these images. Now, we've got more, I think, from lovely Corrie. Yeah, look at that. And that is really showing the detail of these images and what you can do with it. Beautiful, just beautiful. We've got now, this is from Janet. Janet sent these in last night as well. And Janet, whereas Corrie is the master of colouring in, Janet is our master of, she does the really detailed design work because she colours in all the lines, but obviously we've got a lovely array there. I think they're still from Janet as well. Team, thank you ever so much for sending those in because they're beautiful. Thank you. And it's so nice to get the inspiration from you all, so thank you so much. Now, I know the complete is really, really busy. If you do want it, I'm not going to repeat it. You know what to do. Check your baskets out. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of in fact, let's just go for it. Let's create. So I've already stamped and cut out my butterfly. Now, I've actually used my thingy again. Let me show you what I've used because I forget the name of it and I know you can get hold of it. Okay, that's what I've used. And it's lovely as this. Oh, I haven't used it's that make, so it's a Duralaw, but it isn't, it's like, let me show you. Sorry, I'm walking away from you. That's what it is. So it's like a polyester film. It's really nice to work on. And it's nice to cut out as well. It's lovely as that. And it's just different. You know, sometimes you just want to work on something different. And I've stamped where it stays on, but the clarity of that image is incredible. I mean, just like that, it's incredible. It already had colour underneath the Duralaw. So let's start building up. Let's start getting some gorgeous, gorgeous detail and some beautiful sort of paint on here and colour. Let's get some colour. So first of all, I'll start with a little bit of pink. So I'm going to put my pink on the side, like so. And I'm just going to get my good old brayer, and let's get it on with a brayer, because then we get that really nice uneven look to this, which is rather nice. I'm not bothering, I'm not trying for a full page either. Obviously, anything I do in my journal, you can do in for your card making. Don't think just because I'm using a journal, it has to only be journals. There we go. Happy with that. So just a bit of colour, but uneven colour. The paints I'm using are the pink ink, because I love that colour. I just think that is just beautiful. Pink ink, I have got brand new gorgeous designs tomorrow for my Let Loose, so please make sure you tune in for that. And we love pink ink. Okay, yeah, Kathy and Melody are so lovely, and they've got a brand new artist working with them. She's lovely. Okay, now using this stencil first of all. So first of all, let's stencil through it, and I'm going in quite chunky with the paint there, because I want it to be nice and vivid and lovely. Now with this stencil, this is one of those that you can use really nice like normal, but then to actually put your paint on it and almost, you know, stamp with it, if you will. It's also a cracker for jelly plate, and hopefully within these few hours that I've got, I'll get a play with my gel plate as well, because it's got the open edges, perfect for that, absolutely perfect. And because it's a really cool design, it's a really different design, quite bold and you know, compared to them really pretty soft images, this is really nice and bold. Now, see what I'm doing? So some of it's a lot thicker, and some of it, I've like that bit there, I've really sort of sponged it out, if you will, so it's not that thick. And just getting that paint on. And then I'm just going to put a bit down here as well. So just patches of it, so it's not completely covering it. So we haven't got the full design. Okay. Now I'm using my stipple brush for this one. Last night I was using my sponge, but today it's stipple brushing, just because. And basically I'm creating a background. So we're creating a background for that gorgeous butterfly. I think the lovely thing is with this, with that butterfly, whatever you put it on, it's going to look amazing. And this is a great reason to, you know, to create all your backgrounds, but dig all your backgrounds out that you've already done prior. Because you'll find stuff and it'll be like, oh yeah, it will sit beautifully on that. So you've got the start of that background, really like that. I just think it's so, so pretty. So, and I like that circle as well. That circle, obviously, you can just use the circle, which is really, really nice. Oh, see, she's going to want to do it, isn't? Going to want to do that now, because I do quite like this. It will be beautiful on fabric. I nearly got my fabric, because I've got some fabric, the fabric that we have for the pink ink shows, and it will be absolutely stunning. And of course you've got this paint and you can use that on there as well. See, that circle is just lovely. So bring in the little circle in like that. And the pink and blue are just lush. There we go. And I'll just get that like that. Beautiful. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then one more, just to balance it. We'll get that up there like that. Boom. Okay, happy with that. So we've got a little bit of colour going on. I've got more paint than I need on there, but I will tidy that up in a second, so that'll be fine. So let's get some of my stamps. Now, the stamps I'm actually going to use for my background, I'm actually going to start with the circle stamp. I'm starting with that because I love this stamp. It's just one of those stamps that oh, I just need to, you look at that. Well, I'll just plug my heat gun in, because I forgot to do that this morning. Safety conscience. I unplugged everything before I went home. Okay, so I love this stamp. So again, we're just building up that background. So with this stamp, first of all, we'll use some different colours. Now, where did I put my other ink pads? They could be anywhere. I wonder where I put my other ink pads. Sorry, I'm looking around the studio, I can see them. Right, do you want to look at that a minute? I'll get my ink pads. Talk amongst yourselves. I've got everything around me, so it's not too bad. Right, now, because I'm building up backgrounds, I want to create colour that matches in with this. So what I'm going to go in with, first of all, is some blue. Now, you might not see this, but that's a lovely thing. I can experiment with colour. So even if it doesn't stand out really, really sharp at first, it's okay, because it'll just sit into the background. I love this because I'm just getting parts of the stamp out. I'm not using the full thing. It's still on the plastic, but that's fine, perfect. And that colour is absolutely spot on. So I'm raiding some of my ink pads that I've had for years. This is, for, if you want to know what I'm using, this is my Versa Magic, and it's turquoise, and the turquoise fits with that paint perfectly. So now, building that up, just taking parts of this stamp and just giving it a little bit of background, a little bit of detail, And it's lovely because you don't need the full thing, because it's just that collage bit. And obviously the stamps kind of, they tell you what to do, if that makes sense. You know, because you've got so much going on in the stamp, it kind of hints at how you can use them to create your collage work. Right, pop that back and now move on to black. So with this one, this time, now I want to start picking out some of these details. So I'm only picking out tiny details. So like this, because I love things like this. And again, just bringing that up there like that. Beautiful. And this I always think makes such an impact, because it's just a tiny little bit of detail, but this is what really starts to build up those images. So putting that up here like so, and then let me just, so what I'm actually doing is looking at the stamp and deciding which bits of the stamp I want to pick out. So do I want, you know, just that bit? Do I want that beautiful that little flower there, so you've got a petal there? And if you want that, where you actually stamping it, so you're just popping it. And I love that because it's got the numbers. So one there, and I'll bring it in, so I've got that kind of shape. So that's going to come down here now, is my next bit. The circle, I really like these circles. They're almost like donuts. And I've got little dots on there, which I really love as well. See, perfect. And of course, I love that one as well. So you've got clocks, you've got a bit of chevron action going on. Like a cheeky bit of chevron action there. See how perfect is that? And you don't need much, you know. This is why these stamps are so good, because they allow you to create so many different looks. Now, let's bring this one in. Now, this one's cool because of these bits. I love that kind of, the lines, the kind of draftsmanship, if you will. So just, again, picking some of that up. Now, as you build this, look at these lines. This is beautiful, because now what the lines do, and I don't like it random. I like it either vertical or horizontal, and that's what these do for you. So now, because you're using a line, it starts sort of cutting up your page, and I really like that. And I love how you can just pick up little elements from one stamp, literally just using those lines now, like so. How cool is that? And then from the top there, we're going to do the same there. So from here, that's going to come down like that. See, cool, innit? And that is just building up, which looks fabulous. Now, I'm sorry, oh, actually, at the minute, oh yeah, don't matter, I don't even need to talk about that. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to talk about what Meg was telling me made, and then I realised you didn't need to know that yet. Now, when I put this back, you can see, I mean, you do all that work, you put your butterfly on, it's like, oh, but I've covered it up. If you don't want to cover it up, use acetate. And do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to play about with this, because I don't want to cover it all up. I do want to see parts of it. So I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to bring part of my clock up there. I know that part of that is going to be covered up, so I'm not bothered about that. But just stamping that up here like so. Perfect. So that's going to sit up there like that, which I adore. Boom. And part of it is covered up. Love, love that. Okay. Now, I want to see. So this I really like. I like that. But I want to take that back a bit now. Okay. So, but I do need, when I put that in place, it's like, okay, because I've no sort of stamping going on there, so I need some stamping going on at the top. So that's where you start bringing in some of that gorgeous imagery from that stamp. I love that. See, and again, I love how you can be really, really specific there. Beautiful. And then let me just pop that little circle just there. I love these donuts from there. I think they're really cool. Right, now what I'll do is I'll stamp this and then I'll cut it out. And while I'm cutting it out, you can go and see what we've got. But you know how I said about I want to see that gorgeous butterfly. So now I need to move that paint before I do this, and I never. Let me just move that paint because otherwise I'll make a mess. Now, if you do want that butterfly on its own, we have got that. I'm just going to stamp this, and then when I'm cutting it out, you can obviously go down and see all the rest of it. The butterfly is available on its own, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's £24.99, and the details are there on the screen for you. 40% of the stock has gone of the butterfly on its own. Right, okay, I'm not going to use stamping platform. I'm going to use this. Now, I've got my acetate. Now, the lovely thing about this is I seem to be going on. It's because, I'll tell you why I've suddenly got obsessed with using acetate. It's because I've got myself a brand new Stays on ink pad. It's because I bought myself a Stays on ink pad. Now I want to stamp everything on acetate. And that's the truth of it. So let me find my brand new Stays on ink pad that's in my pile of ink pads that I suddenly can't find. No, because I got it out ready. Okay, so I'll stamp both sides, even though I'm only going to use one. Oops, a daisy. Oh, black fingers. I hate it when I do that. Because then I transfer. I do this a lot. I manage to always pick up ink on the tips of my fingers, and then I always transfer it to my work, and it drives me nuts. And it's something I've done for all my stamping career. You'd think I'd learn, wouldn't you? Okay, so I'm covering it with a Stays On. Stays On, I'm using Stays On because I'm going on to acetate, and it just dries beautifully. I'm just hoping that's okay, because I don't know how to put my Stays On cleaner, so I haven't been cleaning the Stays On off. And I normally do like to clean my stamp if I'm using Stays On, just because it goes a bit sticky. You know, if you don't, it gives you a bit of a sticky residue, which I'm not into. Okay, so let's stamp on this now. Stamping onto acetate is always a bit scary because it moves. You know, if you're not really careful, it kind of slides. And it did last night, so I'm really hoping we get a nice image there. So just peel that off. Lovely. Now, funnily enough, this side hasn't stamped that crisp, but it's that side I want, so that's not a big deal at all. And I'll show you why I want this. Again, check out the website for Jewellery. I'm sure we've got them in because I know Maggie brings Jewellery in, so do have a look at the website. Oh, and Cool Cats Crafts are on at the weekend. So, see what I want to do, and I will cut this out in a second. I don't know if it'll work, but... So I want that side. Yeah, I love that. And then that side is going to be solid. Do you see what I mean? So part of it you'll see through, the other part you won't. Right, I'll cut out this. And while I'm cutting out, you can have a little look down the counter with our Janice. Now, if you do want that butterfly, it's £24.99. It is absolutely exquisite. And obviously, with something like this, you can do so many different things. I mean, it's beautiful. So that one, if you want it, is available. 567479 is your item number. Absolutely beautiful. Obviously you can have a look at the website. We've got loads of fantastic stamps from All and Create. If you've missed them in the past, absolutely have a look at those, because you've got so much choice from All and Create, because they've been incredible. Okay, I'll cut out and hand over to Janice.
Thank you, Oh, don't know where my voice went then. I've not done anything for half an hour. Thank you, Leonie. We're going back to Leonie in a moment's time for more demonstrations, but I wanted to remind you of your one-day special. Oh, my word, so busy for this. 3/4 of the stock has gone. It's available on FlexiBuy, which makes it affordable because we'll divide the cost over 2 months. Of £19.99. So within your one-day special, these are designed by Olga, and my word, has she excelled for this one. These are absolutely beautiful images. We all love the image of a butterfly. It can mean so much to so many and can be used for so many different occasions, or just for putting into your journals, making cards and home decoration as well. Having fun, that's what it's all about. Building up those layers and using the stencils and using the stamps to do that. Now with the stencils, stencils and the stamps, you can use them in the entirety of the images you can see just there. And you're going to have a lot of fun colouring that in. Imagine your water washes in that particular image just there. Your embossing powders on those particular wings and the flowers that are within there. Then you've got the wings that are a bit more mixed media, maybe a bit more steampunk, a bit more grungy in there with your images of the lights in there, but also you've got that lovely country image which is then coupled up with the wings of the butterfly. I love that, which means the butterfly and the country just all come into one. Now the stamps are sizable stamps, really, really good size stamps with these. Let me just show you the size of the stamps themselves and how they work. So you have the one stamp just here with the butterfly, but then the bottom part, it's in 3 parts, as you can see just there. So if you just wanted to use half of the wing, then you can do comfortably on your designs. So you're not using one big stamp, you're using just part of it, which is brilliant. I love this sample with the acetate. Isn't that great? But also brings the nature indoors because we've got the leaves in the background as well. So very, very pretty and a great use of acetate for that. With the butterfly, you've got that gorgeous background, but again, you could leave the butterfly itself just in that black and white. There is no black and white, it's all grayscale, isn't it, really? And then just adding a few sentiments as well to make that pop, which is lovely. Another sample here as well, really nice use of colours there with that vintage style with the butterfly. So that's your stamps. You're also getting the stencils as well. These are good size stencils. So let me show you this. You're going to decide how you're going to use this. You could have it that way, for example. You could have it that way. You could just use part of it just at the top. You could use the centre part just like that. If I turn that way, you could just use the central flower, which is there. You could use the outside of the design that look like leaves, for example. If I turn it that way, it's almost like an Art Deco style. So lots of options in that particular stencil. The other stencil that you're getting as well, let me pop that onto the black background, which is there. You've got that lovely sketchy detail on the butterfly, and if you wanted to, you could add your own doodles on the wings, which would look absolutely spectacular. Maybe you could use maybe one of your quickies and pop some embossing powder into there so that you could emboss your doodles, which would look amazing. And then you've got your floral design on the other side as well. What a great deal. Now everything is going to be dispatched on the 18th of May. Not long to wait, but definitely worth it. 315570 is your item number. 80% of the stock has gone. 80% of the stock has gone. We will be heading back to Leonie in a moment's time, but we've got something else to show you. On the show, we've got some more stencils. You might want to pop those into your basket because your one-day special is available on FlexiBuy. Love these, love the design. Let me show you the actual stencils themselves, just so you can see the size. So this one I love, I really do. And for me, that kind of says 1960s. Something a little bit quirky and bizarre. Love that. So that's your first stencil. And then you've got your, it's a rectangle, isn't it? Which is great. So again, you could use part of it. You can use all of the design on there. And with the stencils, you can use these on your cards. You can use them in your journaling, for example, bringing you great designs time and time again. Just opening this book up here from Leonie. I think that's the one just there, which is marvellous. But it is all about building up your backgrounds as well and adding and keep adding. Maybe put down the artwork that you're working on, walk away, come back to it, add some more layers, and then see what you can come up with using the stencils and stamps that we've got for you on the show. 850871 is your item number, £14.98. That's a great price for those two. Now, if you do want both, the complete set that we've got for you, the 2 stencils in this set and the 2 stencils and the stamps in this set. So let's just shuffle those up. We're talking about all of them together now. The details on your screen, 2 payments of £27 and was it 48p, if my memory serves me well, if you weren't a Freedom member. But Freedom members you get a bigger discount. It's a why not deal, which means the saving that you're making is greater than your first month's membership of Freedom. So you might as well become a Freedom member, make the saving today, and then you can enjoy all the benefits of being a Freedom member with your P&P included on everything, and also some great discounts as well. I wouldn't be able to choose, have the lot, and just divide the cost over 2 payments. Freedom members, $24.73 today. Everything will be dispatched on May the 18th, and then we'll take another payment in a month's time. But it does mean you've got all the inspiration home. But 45% of the stock has gone. Now we've got some more pictures of samples. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? Now I'm not sure who's done that one. It might be Corinne. But Corinne, now that is absolutely stunning. Can you believe that that is a stamp and not a 3D image? Just the way that those flowers have been coloured. Absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible. Oh, now look at that one. Oh, that is lovely. The blue in the background, really picking out the green in the trees. That's a lovely idea, isn't it? The wing of the butterfly has a reflection of the countryside that perhaps it's living in. I think that is really, that's such a lovely idea. And then inside, this could be a laboratory, it could be a science lab, it could be a library. I love that. Again, great use of colours. Now the stencil, here it is. You've got that lovely white work from the stencil or the mask, whatever you want to call it, but it's the background that brings that alive. And this is where you can really practice with your backgrounds and come up with some great images. Now, Leonie was also using the 4 border stamps that we've got here. I'm going to lift these up. I do need to tell you that 70% of the stock has gone. I like these. I like these because if you wanted to, you know, if you just put all those together, as they are, just like that, as Tommy Cooper once said, just like that, that could be a whole background image because you've got something different. You're building up your own backgrounds with lots of different images. You might see some of the rice papers that we have here on Hochanda, and they're built up from different images, and sometimes they're built up on a computer. Now you can do it organically with the stamps. You can use some of the images, or you could just put them on the paper just like that. Absolutely fantastic, and that's what we love about all of the designs from All and Create and the whole team that work with and alongside ABS. 778106 your item number, saving £6 on those 4, £45.96. I don't think there are any samples for this, unless there's any in Leonie's journal.
The actual page that's open.
That one.
To the side.
That one.
Is it the clocks?
Yes, yeah. The clocks are on there. They are. There you go. So if I lift this. Oh, hang about. There you go. You've got your clocks there, which is brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. And also, I believe the circles have been used on there as well. Superb. Lovely sample. We're heading back to Leonie. Here's the website, though. To get over to Leonie, this is where you can see all the other stencils, all the other stamps that we've got for you on the show. If you like the designs that you're seeing now, have a look at the collection that we've got when you shop by brand for All and Create, because there's some amazing, amazing stamps and stencil sets there that you can get into your basket. And if you're going for the one-day special on FlexiBuy, the cost of everything that you add to your basket will also be divisible by 2. Right, we are heading back to our lovely Leonie. We've got, I couldn't say that then, lovely Leonie, who's going to take us through some more demonstrations, inspiration and ideas. If you have any questions, please email in. It's studio@hochanda.com. Or if you've got any inspiration you want to show Leonie, well, she's right here. Why don't you send them in? studio@hochanda.com. Here's Leonie.
Thank you. Yeah, we always love seeing what you've been creating. So, yeah, email in if you want to show us some pictures. Okay, so this is where we left it. It still needs more. It still needs some more layers to this. Still needs some more detail. So let's go in again, but this time we'll take the other stencil, and I'm actually going to take some texture paste. So I've got some nice white texture paste with this. So just layers, 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 layers. So I'm going to put, in fact, let's pop some texture paste first, just down. So I won't pop that down right away. We'll get some little layers in first. Oh, now I've picked up some blue. I don't know where that's come from. That's quite interesting. Now, we've had a question from Sam. Morning, Sam. Lovely to have your company. So, what's that, sorry? The pad. Oh, so my art journal. Right, the art journal, as ever, it's pink. Hold on a minute. We've got pink, pink frog. Yes, pink frog. Sorry, we've got that many pinks. Yes, no, it's pink pig. So I get so confused though. Yeah, pink frog card, which I do use all the time as well, but pink pig journals. Right, so right now what we've got pink ink, we've got pink frog, we've got pink pig, and tomorrow we're introducing pink fresh. Yeah, another pink. I've got tomorrow launching a one-day special. Brand new, beautiful, but it's another pink. You just know I'm doomed, don't you? But it is a pink pig journal. Sorry, I've not helped you there, have I? Because I've given you all the pinks. I've said it, and then basically I give it you and then took it away. Because I told you, and then made it all confusing. Pink pig is the journal. Right, okay. So what I'm doing, it's funny really, because you do sort of, as you do this, at first you stop, but then the more you do these, the more you start wanting to add. So at first, all the layers, it's a bit scary, but then when you get into it, you just want to layer. And it actually doesn't look enough once you get into it, the layers that you've done. I'm giving this a blast. Now, I don't normally blast crackle. I normally let it dry naturally. But because I'm layering, I need it to dry, and I need it to dry quick. So I will give it a blast. I'm just being careful because I don't want it to bubble. I'm not bothered if it crackles or not, to be fair. I'm really using it, but if it crackles, it's even better. I'm really using it for the white, for the texture, which is lovely. And again, absolutely fantastic. Obviously, please check your baskets out. It is very, very busy, and it's very, very beautiful. Kathy's emailed in. Oh, Kathy says thank you for keeping her entertained. Kathy. Kathy's got a stressful job working from home, and crafting is a happy place that keeps her sane. I think I agree ultra, Kathy. She says she loves All and Create products, and she has loads of them. And she says, Leonie, oh, that my demos are inspiring. Thank you, Kathy. It's funny, Kathy, because sometimes you think, oh, is this what I've done before? And, you know, you feel sometimes that you're repeating yourself. But, yeah, you get the doubt, the self-doubt. But, you know what, Kathy, thank you ever so much, because that's really nice. Because it's like, okay, it's all right. We haven't done it before. Well, we probably have done that before, haven't I? But it's okay. Right, so what I am going to do, so I'm happy enough with that. That's enough to actually add more colour on. I've got my stencil. So what I will do with this, let's have a little look at what colour I want to add. Oh, I'm going to go bright yellow. I do love Mablet yellow. And I bet this isn't quite as bright as I want it. But let's get me yellow in. Because I'm going butterflies and things, you should just do yellow, shouldn't you? So I'll blob my yellow on the side there. I'm actually going to get a sheet of rice paper ready. Now, you could use, a lot of people use a baby whites for this. I'm using rice paper just because. And let's just get a little bit of yellow going on. And not really, not being perfect, just daubing that on, daubing it in threes again. Then I'll pop my stencil over the top, like so, and then just hopefully lift off some of the excess, like so. I'll just wet this so it'll lift a bit easier. There we are, move the stencil, and then that's a bit better. Move that a bit. It's funny. 12 minutes, you think, oh, 12 minutes, I can do loads in 12 minutes. Yeah, that never happens. That's better. See, that one wasn't as good because I didn't wet my rice paper. You need it wet, which is why a lot of people use baby wipes, because baby wipes do have like obviously the moisture, but they have the stuff in it. But you know me, I don't like using my baby wipes. But I do know now there is quite a few on market that are proper recyclable and haven't got any plastic in. So do look out for those, because you don't want the ones with plastic in, which is lovely. Yes, now that's a very good idea. Our Meg in my head said, what if you use one of the retarding solutions that slows down the paint, because that'll be easier to do this picking up. Absolutely, I haven't tried that, but boom, good idea, Meg. See, I love this. I love that detail. You could be an amazing crafter, Meg. Yeah, love that. That one's worked out best. That one you can't see much detail, but I still like the colour. I just think the colour's fabulous. And what I will do is, shall I add a bit more blue? Let's have a tiny bit more blue. Shall I add a bit of orange? All the colours. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. Yeah, I am just having a lovely time. And isn't that, as you were saying, absolutely what it's about? And I get carried away because you know, you start playing and then before you know it, it's like you've lost all your time. But, I mean, why not? It's the best time to sort of lose a bit of time just through creating something gorgeous, isn't it? I'm going to use exactly the same stencil, and I will spritz it rather than faff. And then just pick that up again with my rice paper, like so. Boom, that's come away nice and easy. Perfect. Now that's perfect. That really does give me what I'm after, and I absolutely adore that. There, okay, now I think I should be happy with that. Let's have a little look, see. So I've got all sorts going on. I think I'm happy. What I'll do though is just pick a little bit of that up, so we don't waste the paint. Let's just go around the edges, just to fill those edges. Now that one day special, how much, Meg? Oh, good grief. 85% of the stock has gone with your one day special. And I mean, we have had so many sellouts with All and Create. If you do want it, well, you know what to do. But don't delay. Check out your baskets straight away. That's just cheesy, isn't it, sauce? Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I know I'll bring more black in, because I always do, but let's just blast it dry before I do anything. Now, all the different layers there. It's funny because I want to go back in with a bit of gesso, so I'll probably do a bit of that as well. But we'll get some splashes first of all. I'll splash with my gesso. So just drying it off. Perfect. What I like about this, I've used a mixture of paints as well. So I've got matte paints, I've got way too much gesso. I've got the matte paints, I've also got some of the really nice shiny paints, and I like that because it gives you a variation. You know, you've got different sort of finishes. Let's get some splashes going on. Oh, I feel like I might have just splashed my hair. I mean, it's right, isn't it? Now, I like these long splashes. Do you ever? There are ways of actually getting the right splashes that you want, but I'm not very good at that. Mine are more random, but I really like these long splashes. I wish I knew how I'd done that. Oh, I like that. Loving that. I won't want to cover that up now with my butterfly, will I? But I am going to do. Okay, so got my splashes. I know I have got that everywhere. I could feel it, you know, when you're doing it, and it's like, yeah, I can feel that. And I washed my hair this morning, so that's going to be in for days. So, not washing my hair again. I mean, there's a lockdown. Just because we're on telly, don't mean I'm going to wash my hair anymore. I'm in with lockdown spirit with everybody else. My fringe is driving me insane. And my mate said to me, he said, well, can't you go and get it cut? No mate, lockdown. That was short, wasn't it? Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, well I'm drying and talking to Janice, who showed me a photo of myself on the other side of the studio. Let's have a look at those. Look, Corrie. Fabulous. I wish I could colour in like Corrie. She's amazing. She's amazing. So nice, Corrie. And look at that. See, that's absolutely fabulous. Beautiful, beautiful images. And again from Corrie. I mean, her artwork is, her colouring is sensational. And look at, now, can you see what Janet's done? All the black lines. That's the stencil, and then Janet has actually gone round every single part of that with a fine liner pen. How amazing is that? I mean, that'll have taken time, but it looks sensational. Gang, thank you ever so much. And look at that, again, beautiful. Using the crackle paste and using that beautiful brand new stencil. And I love that because the wing, it just looks like it's part of that tag, doesn't it? It's just, it looks like a real wing. I really, really like that. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Team, thank you ever so much for sending those in. It's always lovely to see what you've been doing. OK, now, I'm happy with it. I've not finished it. I know I haven't finished, but I know I've only got 5 minutes. So, what I've got here. So, I've got my stamps. Now, that I've cut out, that you can sit, you have to sort of move it round. You can sit that underneath. Look. You can sit it underneath. This I can then pop like that. Okay. I'm then going to bring this one in like that. And look at that. Now, I'm not sure. I don't know if that sits properly with it. What do you think? I'm thinking... I'm not sure, you know. I'll tell you what else I quite like. Look, if you take this away, look, you can actually bring this in and then put that over the top. I really like that because, look, it really makes that stand out. Doesn't that look good? And I think on that background... See, it's funny, because when I first used this one, I really liked it, but now I'm not 100% sure. Look. You could. So, I'm Meg saying, would you leave the acetate anchored down or leave it raised up? You could do either. I mean, I quite like it anchored down because I like the intensity. And you also need it to be lined up properly to get that intensity. But if you had it sort of anchored up like that, yeah, it's nice when it's down and then you see the intensity. I think that looks beautiful. So, pop that on there. I'm not going to glue it yet because I haven't made my mind up. This one I haven't made my mind up, but you can do the same kind of thing. Because, look, I've cut it out again. So, actually, what you can do, just to intensify it, no, I do like that. To intensify it, if you bring that bit in, and I think that works. Now, if you're gluing this down, I might glue it down just because of time. I'm really running out of time, aren't I? So, I am going to glue it. So, I'm going to glue, first of all... And I'm going to go with that bit where I'm going to go over at top. So, my concern is that I want to see the butterfly. Is my butterfly popping out of this enough? So, the way you do this, and this is that that thingy stuff I was talking about again. And I can't remember what it's called again. Yeah, whatever it's called. You know what it is. Oh, you don't, do you? But... I'm not going grabbing things because I know I'm running out of time. You can actually colour in on this, which is quite fabulous. I'm tempted to put that 3D it because I think that could look quite effective. Or shall I just have it like that? Right, pop this down though. Look at me. See? Faff. I've done it again. There. So popping that just like this. It's me, we have to faff. No, yeah, I'm going to pop that down like it is. And yeah, you can use pencils, you can use all sorts on this stuff. And it doesn't feel like you should be able to. It doesn't feel like you should be able to colour onto it, but you can. You can even use your watercolour stuff. Oh my word, I like that under there. Uh-oh. Okay, I have... Can you see that under there? I don't know if you can see it as well as me. That has gone. Right, do you know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. So, I'll do this really quickly. So, using my pen underneath, it's almost like this. Which other one have I done? That one. 1 minute she's got, and now she decides to try for a technique. like this. I'm trying to avoid the glue, but then the glue, because of the glue I'm using, it's kind of like a glaze. So when you put that on, let's just get some green on that leaf. 45 seconds, for goodness sake. I am back at 12. So now, when you put this on, that mixes the paint, the ink. So then it almost, look at that, the way it moves underneath it. That's well cool. I like that. Sorry, I've only got seconds. Janice is saying...
I'm saying that if you want to get your one-day special, my word, we're very busy. Is it 80 or 80? Over 85% of the stock has gone. Do check out your baskets. I want to say a huge thank you to Leonie and, of course, to the team from All and Create for all of your samples and your emails as well. Do check out your baskets. Stay where you are, though, because we've got more coming up for you on Hochanda. Leonie's back at 1. To Al. Yes, Leonie's back at 12. But coming up next, we've got Jewellery Box, a fabulous show with a giveaway. Chocolate Baroque and Leslie at 10. And then So Totally Trisha.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
If you love cake and you love to bake, we've got something you're going to enjoy. Here at Hochanda's Crafty Kitchen, we'll be introducing you to brand new guest demonstrators from the world of baking and cake decorating, who will be on hand to inspire you with sugar flour making techniques, food flavouring ideas, baking kits in a bottle, and as well as showcasing some very fashionable kitchen aprons. Watch out for brand new products, some very bespoke to the baking world, but others you can utilise within the world of craft, which will allow you more flexibility between the different mediums. Intrigued? Well, set your temperatures, set your timers, and tune in every fortnight to see what's in the oven on the Crafty Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Chocolate Baroque, and we design and manufacture our own rubber stamps right here in the northeast of England. We have a wonderful in-house designer called Sue, who hand draws all the images, which we then transfer into rubber stamps. We have very, very elaborate designs. We have everything from steampunk right through to beautiful florals, and then we have scenic and we have words. Our stamps are beautifully elaborate, very, very detailed, exquisitely etched, and the quality is next to none. So good that if you look after your stamps, we guarantee them for a lifetime. Whether it's stamping, mixed media, or art journaling, join us at Hochanda for our journey into everything creative and messy, and see what you can create with our stamps.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Welcome everyone, I hope you're well. We've got a fantastic show lined up all about jewellery with beading, and we've got a superb guest as well. We've got Patty McCourt in the studio with us. Here at Hochanda we've worked very hard to make sure that we've got everything in place so that we can invite some guests back into Hochanda, but also recognising the social distancing that is required. And we've got Patty, so hello Patty, welcome.
Hello, nice to be here.
Yeah,
actually.
it's great to have your company as well, so really looking forward to the show.
Me too.
Now, we've had Patty here at Hochanda a couple of times, but if you've not seen Patty before, we'll be having a chat with Patty in a moment's time. But I do want to tell you something before we get into that, if that's okay. Everyone that buys something from the show, because you're already going onto the website and having a look, will be entered into a prize draw to win this marvellous glitzy shibori pendant. Now, this is what it could look like when you've made it up on a necklace. You could use it as a brooch if you wanted to. So that is the kit that you're in a chance of getting. It's absolutely beautiful, it is. So do bear that in mind when you purchase anything throughout the show, and we'll announce the winner at the end. So what I'll do is I'll just pop that behind me just there. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's go back to Patty. Patty, if we can just have a little chat.
Yes.
Can you tell us about yourself, and if anyone's just joined us, just a little bit about your background as well?
Well, I started as a textile designer and then moved on to being a jewelry designer, then went on to teach at college, and then from there on, because my students wanted more beads, then I had to have a shop. And that's how I started, and then decided to design beads as well for the Czech companies in Czechoslovakia. So it's been a nice journey. It's like all together, but I like my kids to be mixed media as well. So today's show is so many different things that we're going to be having. Yeah.
Yep, there certainly is, and they are an absolute delight to look at, so they're going to be beautiful for you to make as well. And it gives you that satisfaction, doesn't it, when you make something so beautiful with the quality of the products that you're getting in the kits from Patty, who travels all around the world teaching and bringing that teaching right here into the studio. You can, of course, watch these shows again on Rewind on the website, so when you get your kits home, you can watch along and have a look at the techniques that Patty is going to show us. Right, let's head into what you're getting, and then we'll go back and have a great demonstration from Patty. To begin with, we have got a knitted necklace, but not knitted with needles. This is your netted necklace, and again, beautiful designs here. It's like you know the necklaces that are called a rope design that are twisted? Then this has been designed on that. So it's like a rope design, but you'll see the way that those beads just go all the way around, developing that pattern as they go. You've got 3 colour options, and they're only £13.99, starting right here with the blue. Absolutely gorgeous. In the summer, you can imagine wearing a nice little white t-shirt or a nice cropped top and having this as your feature, which would be absolutely beautiful with the blues, especially if you've got blue eyes, because that will really bring out your blue eyes. The kit itself, let's just pick this up and show you. This is what you get in the kit. So you get everything required to make that necklace. So you've got your pearls in there, you've got your beautiful blue beads, bright and vibrant as well, and you've also got the chain and the clasp. But what I'll do is I'll just turn this around so you can see the clasp. That's really important, isn't it? Especially when you're wearing a necklace like this in the summer, because sometimes you lift your hair up and the back can be just as important as the front. And take a look at that beautiful clasp that's on there. What I like about these clasps as well is that it gives you the chance to just take that a little bit shorter if you want to. So that's a beautiful clasp and also a lovely design to it. I always think the clasp is an important part of your necklace. So that's your first option. Your second option is your spring. Now this to me is like a very regal, very vintage, almost looks like an heirloom. In fact, you could make these and hand them down through your family as heirlooms as well. Like the colours in that, the lovely soft pink and the pastel in the green in there as well. $13.99, 352668. And the last option is the mulberry and blue, very rich. I like this one as well because this also for me looks very regal, like a royalty should be wearing this with the colours that you're getting in there. £13.99, 352668 item number. Can I just show you the actual chain on this because this one's gold. And this is what Patty does. It doesn't just put a silver one in all of them. This goes with the beads that you've got in this particular necklace. And that's why that's a gold colour. So it looks beautiful as that then goes around there. Watch that as we go round. And then that gold colour just disappears and goes into the design of the necklace. Beautiful. Now this colour option is in the lead at the moment, so if you do want to get hold of it, pop it in your basket, check on out. £13.99, and remember you're in for a chance of winning this beautiful pendant here. So this is the kit that you'll win. So let's just head back to Patty and ask a question. I'd like to know what skill level we need to make these, Patty.
Beginners.
Really?
I know, yes, it's one of the easiest techniques there are, and of course my instructions are step by step, so you can see at each time what you have to do. Yeah, it's very easy. All abilities.
Perfect, and that's what we love. It looks like it would be made by a professional jeweller, but it's going to be made by you. I'm not saying you're not professional, but it means if you are a beginner, look what you can make and create. 352668 is your item number for your necklace. Now, we're already busy for the next item. This is absolutely delightful because it comes with a little story. And the story really is down to you guys because this is your Hope pendant. It's your rainbow pendant and bracelet, but it's been given the name of Hope. And I think that's a lovely image to go alongside Hope. And again, it's a great sentiment to have. Looking at the necklace itself, if you wanted to, I guess you could use this as a pendant if you wish. So you've got that lovely rainbow with all the colours of the rainbow and the clouds as well. And then the bracelet, if I pick this up and show you, isn't that gorgeous? And you've got the flowers in there of the colours of the rainbow, so they match perfectly when worn together. £14.99, 620366. I think to give this as a gift to somebody, I mean, how lovely is that? You've got all the instructions here, by the way, all the instructions. Let me just show you this so it's easy to follow. So this is how the instructions come to you. We'll open that up and you can see it's pictorial with text, and I do love pictures, so much easier to follow, aren't they? And it just explains it in such a wonderful way. So your instructions, very, very easy to follow. But to give this as a gift to somebody, not only does it look absolutely stunning, but to give them the gift of hope. I think that's wonderful. I really do. So if you do want to get hold of this one, half the stock though has gone. It's perfect for the summer. 620366, £14.99, but half the stock has gone. Now let's talk more about bracelets, because when the summer comes, and let's face it, it's kind of here at the moment. And I know we can't go out and about and we can't mix at the moment as we want to, but those times are coming back. That's why we do have hope. Those times are coming back. But it's really nice if you're wearing a short sleeve top or a singlet or something like that, to dress it up with a bracelet, because this becomes your dress. And it gives you a little bit of bling as well. £11.69 Freedom members, that's a great price. We'll go through the options for you. So you've got your emerald. Isn't that absolutely delightful? Do you like that with the white in the surround? Then you've got your ruby with the dark purples, and then you've got your ocean blue. Now, if you are a mermaid, and I know we have lots of mermaids watching on their waterproof TVs down in the bottom of the ocean, that's going to be perfect for you. That is beautiful. If I just lift this up, actually, I'm going to take my watch off, get rid of that. And let's take one of these off the stand and let's just pop that on there. And these are great. Think about your skin tone. Have a think about the colours that suit you. Have a think about the colours that perhaps you've got in your wardrobe for the summer. Maybe you're getting your summer clothes back out your wardrobe again. But look how that captures the light. That's stunning. So that one is your ocean bracelet. Let me take that one off. Can I put the others on as well? Oh, it's great. It's like dress up. It's like dress up. Let me just pop that on there. Let's get the next one. Let's pop. Really nice weight to these, by the way. You know, a bracelet is classic, or it's class when it just fits perfectly. And it's not falling, you know, it's not moving up and down your wrist. I don't like bracelets to do that. I like a bracelet to fit nice. And you can see there again with those colours. Look at that sparkle. It's almost like it's got batteries inside. And those LED lights are going on and off, but it's not. That's the quality of the beads that you've got in there. So let's take that one, which is nice. That would be nice if you've got a darker skin tone, I think. I think that's beautiful. Very, very nice. And then we've got the emerald. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yes. Now, this is nice. This reminds me of like an Aztec design with the colours that you've got in there. So you've got your greens, your emerald, you've got your blues in there, and then you've got your ice white. So for me, that's like Aztec colours and your Aztec jewellery. Isn't that absolutely stunning? £11.69, and you've created this stunning bracelet. Do you know what I like about this? Sometimes when we have the opportunity to go out and buy a bracelet for a special occasion, I think you're looking, conservatively, I think you would be looking, and I would probably pay in the region of £59 for something like that, minimum, because it's beautiful and it's a special piece of jewellery. £11.69 is all you're paying to get this home, to make it up. And you get the full instructions with your kits as well that are very, very easy to follow. Freedom members, that's a great price for you. You can, of course, buy it if you're not a Freedom member. It's just a different price for you. There you go, £12.99, which is still fantastic, isn't it? 183651. Right, more items on the website. Here you go. And on the website, you can see all the items in there. Just click on your item, place it in your basket, and you can check on out. If you are thinking of buying quite a few items, maybe making gifts for people that you've not seen for a while, then you might be able to open up a FlexiBuy if it comes to £6 or more. Now, your rainbow kit, your Hope, 75% of the stock has gone. If you've just joined us, have a look at that. It's lovely. It's a great sentiment to give to somebody. I'm going to hand you back to Patty, but I am going to start with a question to Patty. I should have asked at the start, actually. If I wanted to make and sell from any of your kits, can I do that, Patty?
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Perfect.
It would be lovely.
Oh, it would be.
Yes, it would be.
Right, there you go. Floodgates have opened. You can have your own little jewellery online business. Right, Patty, over to your first demonstration.
Okay, thank you. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is demonstrate the emerald bracelet. and that features peanut beads and crystals. So I'm going to start by showing you the technique. They are all beautiful, and it's, the bracelets got a lot of texture. And I have here some different options and ideas that you can have. You can make it one row like that in different colors, and you can also make the 2 round one, which is the one I'm going to demo for you. And then if you are more adventurous, then you can go into a 3-1. This one is absolutely amazing. So basically, if you buy 2 of the emerald, you can make a 3-row or a 4 if you like really wider ones. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you can play with the colors and everything else. Very nice bracelet. So what you do is you start by picking up 2 of your rondelle crystals. That's why they sparkle. You leave about 20 centimeters or 8 inches, about 8 inches of your thread. This one we're going to use later on to attach your finding. So for this bracelet also, I want to show you that you need 2 colors of seed beads. It's the teal color, and I have matched that against the milky peanut beads, and then I have the silver color, and I have paired that one with the opaque peanut beads as well. Then the crystals, and then some 15s to attach our clasp later on. You also need your lovely stork scissors, which will be shown later on one of the starter kits. Some thread, and you can use Farline, you can use 1G, you can use Sono, you can use KO, whatever your beading thread of choice. So to start with, you pick up your 2 rondelle crystals. They're very sparkly, and then you pick up 3. I'm going to start with the teal. 3 of your 11s. These are Japanese seed beads. They are Toho. They are wonderful, and the good thing about them is that they are all 99% perfect. So 3 11s, and then you pick up 3 peanut beads, and then 3 of your teal again. And holding your thread like this, you're going to go through those 2 crystals here, and then you move that to the other side and hold your thread like this. It'll help you to have control over your beading. And then you will repeat the same, 3 of the peanut beads, and 3 again of your teal beads. So basically it's 3, 3, and 3. Again through those 2 crystals. So you have something like this. Hold it like that, and then we're going to alternate the color. We're changing to the silver. So pick up your 3 silvers, 11s, and then we change the color of the peanut beads to your white opaque. So that's 3 again, and 3 of your silver. Then you're going to go, ooh, they came out. Make sure you have your 3. And then you, I think I came out wrong there. So basically, we're live. So thread your needle again. And what I forgot to do was to add your main crystal, and you have this. So again, now changing your color to the 11, your 3, and then your silvers. Control your thread. Then it's better if you actually do this, that you can see your bead. And then what I do is I move my thread to the left, and I will go through 2 crystals, and I repeat to the other side. So you're going to keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, and 3 again, and go through your 2 crystals. Ooh, well, that bead is not going through. So repeat again. 2, 3. That's the bead that is not going through. So 2, 3. And then your 3. And then 3 again. Okay, so you go like that and put your needle through those 2 crystals. At the beginning it's a bit wobbly, but then when you start having all the loops on top of each other, then it looks like this. Okay, so I have made one before, and it will look like that. This thread I'm going to use later to show you how to attach the clasp. Okay, so I'm going to thread another needle, which is ready here, and what I'm going to do is the second part of it, and this is the most important part that I wanted to show you. So you start again at the same, pick up 2 crystals, then you're going to pick up, in this one I started with the silver, so 1, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then pick up 1 of your peanut beads, and remember it's 3 of the peanut beads, but because we are attaching it to the first strip, we are going to go through that middle one of those 3, and that's our connection point. Okay, then pick up another 1 to make our 3, because we have 1 and the 2 and the 3, and don't forget to add your 3 11s. It's very easily done to forget it. I have done it, and then suddenly you have to undo your work. So when you have that, you're going again through your 2 crystals, and then you repeat the same thing in the other side. So 1, 2, and 3, your 3 opaques, and your 3 11s, and then you do that here. Go through your, then you're going to change now colors, and 3, remember 1, go through that middle one here. This is the most important part of the whole thing, really, the most difficult part of the bracelet, but other than that, it's super easy. 1 more, and 3 11s, and then you, and here, that's the best part, when you have to redo something live, because as you can see, I have forgotten to add my crystal. Don't forget to add your crystal. So again, 3, 1, go through the middle one, 1 more, And don't forget your 3 tails and go through your 2 crystals. And you repeat that to the other side. And then after this, I'm going to show you how to attach the clasp. And basically this is almost the end of the demo, because it's a repetition from now on. And it's a very easy bracelet to make, and it's so striking, very textural. So you go through your 2 and you keep repeating. Then you keep adding until you have the 2 rounds. This is a frosted one in only one color. So that's how it will look. Janice is already wearing it. It looks gorgeous on you.
It certainly does. Actually, both of them look gorgeous on me. You've got a choice of 3. And I must say, very easy to put on by myself.
Oh, yes. That's one of the nice things about it, is the clasp. It's a slider clasp, so you can just do this. Yeah, very easy.
Yeah, very easy to put on.
Secure.
And which is important when I'm wearing it in particular. So secure, Patty, that I might not be able to get it back off again as I leave the studio in time. No,
I have
will,
to
of course
follow
I
you
will. Social distancing following me.
Oh, all right.
These are absolutely gorgeous. A reminder of the colours. You've got your emerald with your peanut beads and your crystals. 40% of the stock of that has gone. That is absolutely spectacular. I really, really like that. Then you've got your ruby, the dark colours in your ruby. And then you've got that spectacular ocean blue. Remember, mermaids are buying this as we speak. That's why half the stock has already gone. So you choose, you decide, and you can make and create and sell if you want to. Right, so let's head back to Patty. I think we've got some more of the demonstration to come.
Yes, a little bit. So now what you are going to do is add your clasp. And for the clasp, you're going to use size 15s, which are very small. But if you don't want to use them, then you can use the 11s anyway. So what you do is you pick up 2 or 3 of your 15s. You have your clasp there. So you go through that loop. Add 2 more. Actually, even if you pick up them in one go, they will go through that loop because they are so small. So it's not a problem. And then what you do is you pick up your needle and then you go through a couple of the crystals. And then you're going to knot underneath those crystals a couple of times to secure the thread. And you can go back up again and go through that loop of the 5 15s, so it's sort of secure, really secure. The more times that you can go through that loop, the better. Okay, and then you go down through those 2, and maybe the next one down if you feel you want to do that, and then knot again in between the threads. Twice. And then you are going to weave through a few beads, and then you are going to get rid of that excess thread very carefully. Then you repeat the same thing in the other side. One advice I have for you is don't open this and move it here, because if by mistake you actually sew it the other way around, then when you close it, you have made a mistake. So always keep your clasp closed when you are attaching it. And then do the whole length, and then when you have finished, just sew it to the other end of the clasp, and that's it.
Oh, thanks, Patty. How
Oh,
amazing.
you're
Now,
welcome.
remember, everyone that buys something during the show today will be put into a prize draw to win the kit to make this beautiful shibori pendant that you can put onto a necklace, turn it into a brooch. It's the Japanese technique of pleating. It's 100% silk as well. How gorgeous is that? And that is something that you're going to be in the chance for winning. If you buy something on the show, we'll announce the winner towards the end. That is absolutely stunning. Now, we've just been showing the bracelets in the demonstration, and we've got them here. This is how you go and buy it on the website. You've got the emerald, beautiful white and green. That is actually stunning, stunning. The ocean blue that you can see there is very busy. And they're only $12.99 if you're a Freedom member, $11.69, which is a great price. Remember, you're in a chance of winning that pendant. 60% of the stock of the ocean blue has gone, made up of your peanut beans, beads, and those lovely, lovely crystals. Now, let's head back to something that's proven to be incredibly popular on the show. First of all, the image of a rainbow. It covers all kinds of different occasions. It covers all kinds of age range as well. A rainbow is just a lovely, lovely image to have. And alongside that, this is called the Hope jewellery set, because you get a bracelet as well. So you've got your rainbow with the clouds, which is lovely. Let me just, while you're there, I'm just going to take this off and turn this around for you, because you can turn this into a brooch. And I think it would make an amazing brooch, because that means you could wear it on all kinds. In fact, you could have it on your jacket and just wear it at all times, which would be really nice. Oh, technically sold out. Oh. We'll have a bit of hope. We'll see what we can do. Not guaranteeing anything. Let's move down. Got the bracelets on. Now, up and away. Now, you've got a choice here of colours. This is a gorgeous pendant. You've got the candy that we're on at the moment. Yes. I don't even know where I'm standing. Sorry, everyone. Right, this is your candy. Look at the colours in that. You see that ombre effect that you've got running over? It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it does look like an up and away balloon, but do you know what else it looks like as well? It looks like a light bulb. So that bright light bulb moment, yeah, which lends you into that mixed media, steampunk kind of feel as well. So up and away in your beautiful light bulb. Gorgeous colours, but it's a Japanese folding technique that you've got there. 100% silk as well. Absolutely beautiful with those beads around the outside. That is beautiful. £15.99. It really is a statement piece, isn't it? It really is. 835811 is your item number. A choice of colours. You get everything in the kit that you need to make and create, include that 100% silk. Lovely. £15.99 if you want to go for that. Remember, you have got an option of winning the kit to make your shibori pendant, and that's also 100% silk. You'll be in for a chance of winning that. Right, let's head down to a starter kit for you. This is a starter beading kit, which I think is an excellent purchase, and I'll tell you for why. Yes, we've got time in our hands, but also we're cross-crafting. You may have taken up a brand new craft at the moment, and you might think to yourself, you know what, I'm pretty good at this. I didn't know I could craft as well as this. And then you start to look at other things in your life. You look at pictures on your wall and think, I could paint something like that. You'll look at maybe some of the haberdashery thinking, do you know what, I could make that. And then you start to look at your jewellery or lack of and then you'll start to think, I could make my own. So this is going to be ideal for you. Your perfect starter kit. Now you've got your felt beading mat, really important because of course you don't want your beads rolling off the table. You've got your stalk embroidery scissors. And when I say stalk embroidery scissors, take a look at those. It's a stalk, isn't it? That's lovely. And look at the colours in there as well. Now, when you've got great equipment, when you've got inspiring equipment, you're going to want to go to it and pick it up. You're going to want to start creating. You've also got your needles as well. They're going to help you thread. And you have got your plastic trays for your beads in there. And you've also got included, oh, these are nice, little charms. So you'll see your charms, aren't they lovely? And that says made with love. Of course it does. Won't be anything else. How lovely. Nearly a quarter of the stock has gone. Your 3 trays, your lovely pendants made with love, your needles, which are always important to get the right ones, and you've got your stalk scissors. You don't get this. So let's just move that away. That was just a beautiful stand. So that's what you're getting right there. £12, mind you, as you are a crafter now, you could probably make something like that. You'd be able to knock it up in next to no time. £12.99, 217720 is your item number. Again, that is your starter kit. This is my favourite. I saw these. Oh my word! And you're getting 4 as well. Look at these. These are so super cute, very bling, and absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you have got some special friends, these are going to be superb to make and give them. Now, our Matt's come up with a great idea. How about going for more than one of these sets and using them in a chess set as your pawns? Yeah, or it could be the king or the queen. That's a great idea. What a good idea, Matt. That would be a bit of bling. These are absolutely fantastic. So in the kit, you get the 4 little dolls as they are. Don't look, they've got nothing on. It's too early for that. You get your trays, and you get those lovely crystals, and you get, now this is important because you may have seen these before in some of the crystal arts. These are your placement tools. So you'll need those. And then you also get your special glue. And Patty will let us know why that's so special when we go back over to Patty. Special glue included. And then look, I mean, these are absolutely brilliant. Love these. You don't have to give them away. When you've made them, you might want to keep them. And I just think, again, just dotted around the home. Maybe in pairs for good luck. Maybe have them facing the door or the window, so good luck comes into your home. Your thoughts, your desires, of course, are your own, but maybe just nice little good luck charms. They're lovely, aren't they? Absolutely superb. All the instructions for the kits come as well, so it's brilliant. Love this. And it's only £20.95. That, I think, is an absolute bargain. Remember, you're in a chance for winning the pendant as well by buying that. Absolutely beautiful. Sparkling wooden dolls. Right, we've got some news for you. Oh, I'm so happy about this. We had hope. We did. And we got it back. We've got it back. Now, this is going to be dispatched from the 12th of April. We don't have a large amount of stock, so I'm being told how many we've got. I can't tell you, but if I was you, get it in your basket and check on out. That's what I'll say. Get on in your basket and check on out. So we're going to head back to Patty, and I will ask Patty about that glue that came with the wooden dolls, because I did remember that Patty said that it was special glue. So Patty will just let us know why the B7000 glue is so special in that kit, Patty.
Yeah. Well, it is special because it's an excellent glue, and you can use it with ceramics, with plastics, with leather, and this is the glue I actually use for my embroidery. So it is special, and I love this size. I'm trying to get a bigger size to sell maybe next time, but if you want to give it a go, this is a good one to try, and then after that I can get bigger sizes. This kit, I thought of this kit because normally, well, I'm all about jewellery and seed beading, But then I thought at this time with the virus and all that sort of thing, I thought, why not have something that all the family can do together? And then I thought, well, we have the boy and the girl, and I think kids can also join, and under supervision, then under the parent supervision, they can use this glue. The other nice thing about this one is that it comes with an applicator. So if you get rid of this, and then you just put that, it's not sharp, so it's not sharp, but you put it like that. And this actually, if you are applying this into a specific area, you can just, it will just go there. And also just squeeze, and then with your, and then you can get rid of the applicator. So what happens is sometimes when you have glue and then you close this, it's all, it goes to the top, so you don't want that. And that's why the applicator is such a good idea. It comes with it. So that's the good thing. Now, coming back to the kit, these are wooden, of course, boy and girl. And the other great idea about this, which I thought, is that you don't have to add the rhinestones, the crystals, the flat backs, because what you can also do is have designs that you can use your acrylic paints. I'm sure you have plenty at home. So you have acrylic paints. And if you have a look at the other little dolls, they have been painted. So what you can do is actually paint your dolls, and you can create any design you want. Can you imagine this for Christmas, for your nativity?
Oh, that would be, that would be
lovely.
yes.
Anything. You can have if you are feeling very patriotic, we could have the British flag. This is just fun. You can actually draw eyes and don't have to use, you can use these flat backs actually can be used for embroidery as well. And with this glue, you can actually add more sparkle to your embroidery pieces. Or even to shoes, handbags, anything. So if you don't want to use these flat backs with these little dolls and you want to actually create designs like dress or whatever you want, then keep the flat backs and use them for your shoes or for your bags or for anything you want. This glue would glue into anything. Okay, so as you can see here, I have painted, and because it's wood, it actually is tacky already, but it will dry quickly. And you can have as many coats as you want. Change the color, whichever. That one is actually, the two I made is my husband and I.
Oh, do you know something, Patty? I was actually going to say, I know it's a male and female, but I was actually going to say it looks like Jane and myself. Me and Jane, because she's got dark hair, I've got blonde hair. But that's a lovely idea. If someone's getting married, I'm not saying we're getting married, but if someone's getting married, for example.
Can you imagine for favours?
Yes.
Or just
top of the cake.
Top of the cake.
Top of the cake.
Yeah.
And they're really tactile as well. I mean, you can. Let me just hold this near my mic.
They're glass.
Yeah, you can hear the quality, but just holding it in the hand as well, like a good luck charm. You know, if you've got like some people have worry beads and things like that. I just hold it like that and just keep that there, little special.
You could
something.
also add one of the findings at the top and maybe put it in the car. Or
yes, or on a key ring or something like that. Christmas tree decorations, these could be the little good luck fairies. Grandchildren as well, making these for your grandchildren and giving them one. I mean, my goodness.
Yes,
I mean, when they're old enough to have items like this, or it might be something you give to them and they can have that on their shelf, and as they grow up, they'll know that you've made that for them. It's very special, isn't it?
It is special.
Yeah.
So what I did is, what you can do is use things from the home. I have a toothpick here, and then just spread the glue you want. You can do it also with the tip if you're using that one. And then you can either use this tool, the flat picker, this one, and then you start adding your crystals. You can, this one for example, let me put this gold one. So you don't have to do the same design as I did. It was just, you can mix and match, use different colors as you wish, and then you can actually move your flat backs into the position you want. And even if afterwards you don't want to, you can actually, when it's still tacky, you can remove them. These flat backs are not plastic. These flat backs are actually great quality crystal. That's why they sparkle so much. The other thing I want to show you is, this is also another tool, which is the pencil tool, and it's especially made for flat backs because you can actually pick your flat backs. Let me see the right one. With this pen. So I have put one pen and 3 of these into the kit, so a family of 4 can actually join and create things. So four tools and 4 little wooden dolls, plus your flat bags, the glue. So you got everything in there to make these beautiful little dolls, and really that's it's nothing. It's just so easy.
Oh, Patty, thank you so much. These are fascinating. As Patty was taking us through that demonstration, I was just turning these little beautiful crystal covered wooden dolls, and the light reflection just absolutely outstanding. I mean, I'll just have a look at the monitor as I turn that for you. Can you see that? How that's capturing the light. It's amazing. It really is. And of course you've got different crystals to make different designs. I mean, this is Patty and her husband, but also it looks like Jane and myself. It really does. When we get back to the hairdressers. I love these. And what a lovely little craft to have, and what an amazing item to have at the end of that. I love that. Love that. Right. If you want to get hold of that particular kit, here are your details. £20.95. Your item number is 492696. Brand new today, and you get everything in that kit to make and create those marvellous crystal covered wooden dolls. I love those. Absolutely love those. Now, everyone buying on the show today is in a chance for winning this beautiful shibori pendant. This is what it can look like if you were to turn it into a necklace. It could be a brooch. I think that'd look gorgeous on a hat. You know, if you had one of those hats with maybe a peacock feather coming out of it. But this is the kit that you're in a chance for winning if you've bought from the show. We're going to announce the winner right now. So congratulations to Mrs. Angela Lysett. And your name's at the bottom of the screen just to make sure I've got that right. There you go. Congratulations, Mrs. Angela Lysett. Isn't that amazing? Congratulations. Well done. Let me pop that there, and let me pop that back there. So well done. Congratulations. Thank you to Patty for donating that. Right. Let's head back to the rainbow. Now, okay, we're on extended delivery, but we're limited stock. £14.99. Now, Patty, is this the one that had the Swarovski crystals?
Yeah.
Everyone, this has got Swarovski crystals. Didn't mention it earlier, but what a nice surprise for you. Yeah. Okay, we're limited stock. Get this. There you go. Now I've said that, it's technically sold out. Everyone that's already got one, you're getting the Swarovski crystals as well. It's sold out, so we need to move on from this. It's always a bit weird when I've got a hand on the counter. Bit strange. It does look a If I hold it like, hang on, yes, like that. That's a bit weird, a bit strange. I'm moving on. Right, up and away. But also, we were saying, Patty, it looks like a light bulb as well. And by that, it's like inspirational. So wearing this may or may not give you some inspiration. But also, if you love your mixed media, you're into your steampunk and your vintage style shapes, I think also this would look amazing as well. It's that Japanese embroidery of folding, of pleating, and it's 100% silk as well. You get everything in the kit, and the actual silk is already pleated. So there you go. This one is your orange and your green. Sorry, your turquoise and orange. Love those two colours together. Something quite Aztec about that. Very South American, isn't it? Beautiful colours there. Love that. And then the other choice, your other choice is your... Do you know what? I've got these the wrong way round. Are they the wrong way round? Yes, they are. I don't know how that happened. But that's your candy. And that's your turquoise and orange. Both of them lovely. Now, you can buy these, create and sell if you wanted to. So imagine making one of these, maybe when we can all get back to a spring fair or summer fair, or maybe sell them online or give them. This is an heirloom, I think. $15.99. Amazing price. 835811 is your item number if you want to go for those. Remember, it comes with the full instructions as well. Oh, and we're going to have a demonstration from Patty on how to put this together. So if you are buying this now, check on out your baskets, and then you can watch the demonstration. You can also watch these demonstrations again when they are available for you online on Rewind. By the way, you can download an app now to your smartphone, so you can watch us anytime, anywhere. Your 4G or 5G, if you get that, will be sufficient to watch us online, but also Wi-Fi. Remember, Wi-Fi is always the best, isn't it, if you can get it, and then you're saving your data. Right, back to Patty.
Yes, thank you. I'm just going to, because of time, quickly, I'm going to demo or explain quickly this, the up and away. This type of jewelry that I have designed, I call it transformer jewelry, because this one can be used as a brooch, or you can use it with a cord. And by the way, the kits come with the cord as well. So when you get the whole thing, you can use it as a brooch or as a necklace. So what you do is you start with this knot, and what you do is the end tail to your needle, and then you go 3, 4, 5 times, pinch, move your needle like that, and then you have the perfect knot. It's a quick one instead of going with 2 knots and everything else. So what you're going to do is, you also have in your kit the template, so you will draw it onto your felt, your beading foundation. The foundation will come in different colors, and then I'm going to start beading around it, and I'm going to use my lovely green that comes in the kit. It's lime green. And I'm going to do is pick up 4 beads. Okay. And I'm going to hold my beads and go through my needle, through the beading foundation and down. And then go through those 2 in the middle of the 4 and come back through the 2. So you will continue doing that all around it. Then when you have done the whole thing, you do the other colors of the candy. If you have the turquoise, then you go turquoise and the orange. So you will have another round of beads, but what I really wanted to show you is that when you done your rounds, what you do is the way to stitch your rhinestone chain, which by the way is absolutely beautiful, what you do is you place your cup chain like this. You will go in between the rhinestones and cross to the other side, and then continue into the next little bridge, and then you continue sewing, so you can see like that. So you will continue all around it. Then what you will do is you draw this piece onto your beading foundation, and what you're going to do is cut in the middle of that little square, and then you're going to create a little space, and what you're going to do is glue it to this end to level it, and then stitch it and continue beading.
Fabulous. Patty, thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
very
so much. It's
welcome.
been absolutely inspirational. If you do want the up and away, you need to check out your baskets now. A truly inspirational show there. Stand by your beds though. We've got more inspiration from the lovely Leslie from Chocolate Baroque coming up next. Then So Totally Trisha, and then back to your One Day Special.
Calling all the Hochanda viewers, we have some exciting news for you. From the 1st of April, we will have a new schedule for our One Day Special shows. The One Day Special will now be shown live at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m, followed by 8 a.m, 12 p.m, and the final call at 4 p.m. the following day. This means that following your feedback, when we have a special 2-hour launch of the One Day Special at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m, both hours will be available live to our Freeview viewers. So join us from the 1st of April for our new exciting One Day Special schedule, only on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Tracy from Paratex UK. Paratex is a non-toxic, water-based fabric hardener. Whether you're making a sculpture, creating a fantastic canvas, we've got products that can help you to do that. We can all use it. You can craft with your children. It doesn't matter what age you are or what ability. When we bring the product to Hochanda, you will see the possibilities are absolutely endless. As a family-run business, we love being part of the Hochanda family. So watch the Paratex shows on Hochanda for some fantastic creative fun.
Hi, we're the team from Daisy Bee Stamps. My name's Nina, this is Josie, and this is my dad Roy. And we design and manufacture our very own polymer stamps. So 3 years ago we decided to embark on turning our own designs into polymer stamps. We're really excited about where this is going to take us in the future and how we can evolve those designs and keep bringing you something that's just so different. So we wanted to add an extra element to our stamp collection, and this was down to Josie. using her iPad and hand drawing the amazing sentiments that we now have in our collection. All our designs complement each other so that you can use them again and again to create something new. So make sure you don't miss the Daisy Bee shows on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Hayley, and you might have seen me presenting here at Hochanda. Well, I've always been an avid crafter behind the scenes and have been given the opportunity to share some of my favourite products with you in a monthly show called Handmade by Hayley. I'll be covering lots of areas of soft crafts like quilting, dressmaking, sewing, knitting, even printing your own fabrics. I'll even be bringing some items from my own Handmade by Hayley range. So I hope you'll join me, let me inspire you, and maybe you will discover a new craft in the process.
Hello everyone, what's the time? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. That means it's Chocolate Baroque and we're in for a treat. We've got Leslie here with us at Hochanda. Over the past couple of weeks we've been working very, very hard to make sure Hochanda is a safe place for guests to come to, and Leslie has arrived today. So I want to say a shouty out hello to Leslie, who's at the other side of the studio. Hello, Leslie.
Hi, Janice.
You keeping safe and well?
Yeah, fine, thank you. I have to say, as a guest, this is perfect. Hochanda have done an absolutely amazing job. Thank you so much.
Perfect, perfect. That trough at the doorway that Leslie had to dip herself in as she came in worked.
Yeah, I'm almost dry now, I'm fine.
Almost dry, ready to go. No, in all seriousness, we are working and we're adhering to all the government guidelines. Right, we've got a show for you lined up with some marvellous stamps. It's all about nature. It's all about the great outdoors that we will be able to go back to. You may have noticed on your standard walks every day, the beautiful trees that are coming into bloom, the lovely countryside that's turning green against those blue skies. And that's giving you some inspiration when you get home and you want to do some crafting. Well, these are going to be perfect for you. Now look at the stamps that you've got here. This is your patchwork landscape. Can you see within the trees the patchwork of leaves that you're getting that build up those trees? It's something a little bit different than traditional trees that you've got here. And talking of trees, not all trees need to be green in your artwork. With these, as you see, you've got that lovely Zentangle style doodles that are in there that make up the leaves. So you're going to have a lot of fun colouring those in. That's going to give you inspiration, but leaving them as they are as well and colouring your backgrounds are going to look absolutely fantastic as well. Here's a lovely example of that scene coming together. And when we say coming together, because you've got the different elements of the trees, let's say you've got the house there, for example, the cottage with the trees in the background, you could have that as a focal point, you could have that as your distant styles, get a bit of perspective, and then put some of the trees around there. So you've got a lot of variety to build and create, and this is what I mean by that. So you've got the cottage in the foreground here with that lovely pink, because remember, trees don't always have to be green, do they? And you can open this up there, and that's a nice addition. Look at the sequins that are on there. Isn't that good? Something a bit different, something a little bit funky as well. £19.99. You're getting 10 images on that stamp set. And if I just take that away, you'll be able to see the size of the stamps that you're getting there. It's on grey rubber as well, so it's excellent quality. And these aren't mounted, so you've got the chance to mount these yourself, cut them out, and then place them onto your mounts. And Leslie will be able to tell us a little bit more about that when we head over there. That's cute, isn't it? Very good. So think beyond the countryside and think beyond the colours that you normally see in the countryside when you start to put your artwork together. Look at that, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Really do like this collection. 717033 is your item number. It's A4 in size, but of course you can cut into that and cut out your individual stamps, making 10 images in total. Now we've got a pick and mix for you. I do like this. Now these are A5 stamps. They're also grey rubber, and you can choose any two. Let's just lift that out to show you. Now you've got 3 options on here. They all work perfectly together actually to build and create scenes. That's what it's all about. Now the first one is your sticks and stones. So you've got some, this could be by a stream, by a river. You could add different elements around there as well to build up that particular scene. So that's your sticks and your stones, if you want to go for that one. The next one, trees a crowd. Do you like what they did there? And that wasn't me. Look, it's called Trees a Crowd. I like that. So you've got some different style trees in here. You've got some that don't have their leaves on. And we all know that in the winter, the trees, they lose their leaves, but they always come back, don't they? They always come back bigger and better and bolder than before. But what's really nice about this is that you can have those winter style scenes, but also still use them in the summertime. Because why don't you add the leaves? Because you've got the branches. Why don't you add the leaves in various different ways? You can think of all kinds of different techniques with your embossing powders, for example, that you can add your leaves. Make backgrounds, make wrapping papers and things like that. And then your final choice is your kingfisher. You can have a lot of fun colouring this in as well with your different mediums. Can I just show a couple of samples for this? Because this one's by Anne. We want to thank all of the design team from Chocolate Bar. Look at that. That's almost, it reminds me of an instant picture with that framework going around there. Isn't that wonderful? I do like that. Whether you're using your watercolours, whether you're using your acrylics with these, your pencils, for example, colouring in your kingfisher, absolutely beautiful. And of course, if you don't want to add colour, you've still got those lovely images. And this is what we mean by building up your scene. So it's a pick and mix. You choose any two for £27.98, saving £6. They should be £16.99 each. So you're making a saving on your pick and mix. However, if you can't choose and you're thinking, well, I want to build up the whole scene, why not? I want all of it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to give you a better saving. So £11 is your saving if you want to go for all 3 sets of your stamps. Now, I'm not sure how many stamps that is altogether. If I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30, possibly, 30 stamps there. Absolutely fabulous. Now, let me grab some more samples to show you. When I was younger, I used to get, I don't know if you remember at home, remember the little transfers? We used to get a scene, it might have been a football scene, a countryside scene, and there were little transfers. You used to rub your pencil and you used to create the scene with them. I used to absolutely love those. Now you can do that with your stamps, and you create the scene. Isn't that lovely? Now that could be a little bit of snow in the background. That could be almost like a Japanese scene. Do like that with that little bridge. You could add little characters in there as well. Lovely. Now that is marvellous, isn't it? Kingfisher, it really lends itself to some gilding flakes or some embossing powder. And with your kingfisher, it's an image that will be for all kinds of different occasions, whether it be a male birthday or a female birthday. But that's birthday male. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's wonderful. Who's this by? This one is by Penny. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. That's been coloured with distress inks, used with white embossing powder and with some sparkle pens. That must be the sparkle pen there. That is really pretty. Look at the way that's sparkling. Again, you're using the stamps to build and create your scene. And that's the beauty of buying this set. Also, the beauty of buying it is that you've got 2 flexi buys of £19.99. So you can split the cost into 2. But you'll get all the goods in one go. Absolutely fantastic. I do love those. Oh, a couple of other samples here. Sorry, it doesn't matter. You can see from a distance. I'll do the zoom. There you go. There's your zoom. I do love that. I really, really do. 2 payments of £19.99. Let's have a look at the website. You can shop by brand because we've got more for you on the show. And shopping by brand means you can head to Chocolate Baroque, have a look at the grey stamps that are on there, and some of the stamps are now mounted. So you'll see there, mounted rubber or unmounted. You choose, you decide. It's something that Chocolate Baroque have listened to you and have brought out some mounted stamps for you. So excellent deals, fabulous stamps, lovely designs, something for everybody, whether you're a nature lover, whether you like your grungy style designs, and we've also got some mediums for you as well. Check out the blue banner. That means we've got Freedom prices. Freedom members, you get a discount. And remember, if your basket comes to £60 or more, you can split the cost, or if you are going for that excellent deal on the 3 A5 stamp sets, you've already got a flexi basket open, so you can add more items and split the cost of those into 2, which is a great way to buy from us here on Hochanda. Now, as promised, Leslie's here with some demonstrations. Over to Leslie.
Hello, good morning. It's absolutely amazing to be here. Really, really pleased that Hochanda have made it so safe for us that we can start to slowly come back to what might be hopefully a more normal world. Thank you, Janice, for that lovely introduction. You've done fabulous. The one thing I will say today is normally we do bring mounted stamps when we come to every show. Because of the situation, unfortunately, at the moment, we couldn't bring these mounted because the people who do the mounting for us are closed. So when normal service resumes, we will be able to, everything else we've been on the show, hopefully in future, once that is open again, we'll be able to do the option of the mounted. So, but still fantastic stamps, great designs, all put together really so that we could do this create a scene. I'm going to hopefully show you today some easy ways to create scenes that you might want to be able to take on board with our stamps. So, as we say, let's begin. Okay, so I'm taking the bridge with the actual tree in it, which is almost a little scene on its own, to be truthful. This one is from the Kingfisher song, and I'm using a VersaFine ink pad because I'm going to be doing watercolouring with this today. We're going to be doing some colouring, and VersaFine is perfect for that because once it's dry it will not budge once you add water to it. So I've got a piece of our drawing cartridge here which I've cut to a nice landscape format because obviously this is the way I want to build up. And sort of taking it by eye, I'm going to build and start by putting my bridge and my tree in there. Okay, now then remember, keep your fingers one side on the block to make sure it doesn't move and lightly press in place with the other. The middle is usually where you need to have the most pressure because that's where you need to be able to catch the most detail. And allow your ink to settle into the actual cardstock. A lot of people think, oh, I can't stamp. It's because they put the stamp on and take it off straight away. So there we go. I hope you can see that that is a nice, already pink in the sky. That is a lovely clear image there. So moving from that one, I'm now taking the group of trees from the patchwork landscape. And the beauty about all the stamps that I've brought today is they're all interchangeable. They work well and stand alone, but also they're just as easy to combine to build your scenes and make your own pictures that you can frame and hang or give away to a crafty friend. So again, lots of light tapping. Now, people say to me, oh, I can't position them because they're not clear, and clear stamps I can see through. With rubber stamps, the thing I always say to do is to use a piece of photocopy paper and practice. If you cut them in such a way, you can actually judge where the edge of things are, etc., lines and things that you need. Now, what I'm going to do is today, I'm actually going to take a cloth. I don't want those extra lines in there because I want to do my own joining on. So, if I just take my cloth and pull away from where the ink is, that way I'm not going to interfere with the inking at the rest of the stamp. So if you want to take excess ink off, always pull away from the stamped image. So there we go. Right, back to my picture here. And I can see here, I'll put it down so you can see, this is where I don't want that to overlap into my actual tree here. So if I keep that area there, away from that, I know I'm going to be okay. So I can go, I think, round about there. Okay, so again, press evenly. The reason you don't press too hard on the outside is it splays the rubber, and it makes, that's how you get your double imaging. So just allow the ink to settle in, and hopefully, there we go. So there are my two stamps. Now at the moment they look about as joined up and as countrified as, look, you've got all these gaps. So fine liner, black fine liner, I've got a very fine one here. This is a Micron Pigma pen, which is 0.1, not 1. So that is really very fine, but you know. Now the thing with the next idea is that you actually don't think about it. You don't be very casual about it, be very flowing. Don't kind of try and plot where you're going to go and then just let the pen do the work. So I can automatically got some ideas here where this is going down here, and also this needs to be joined up. This is the riverbank, this is coming down to the riverbank. So if I want to, I can actually take that up to there. So allowing those dots to be there, I'm just going to do that like that. No thought about it, just go for it. So that's my, now then, this here is also my land. This is coming out here a little bit, which is sort of a jetty bit, but I want to just extend that, so I'm just going to do that to about there, like that. So now I've got my trees, which are floating about here, and this floating around here. So it's already on a curve, so if I do another curve like that, and just add some more dots in, dots in the design or lines in the design allow you to decide what is going to be to shade to help you with colouring. So that's brought that to there. Now I have these to deal with. Okay, so I'm going to just go that straight down like that, and I'm going to allow that to go almost like that look and create a little bit more hill. Then this looks a little bit here as if there's nothing in the distance. So if I imagine that that's going to go all the way past behind my bridge and do that. So suddenly now we've got a landscape, and then allowing for the fact the hill might go back up this way, and that's to there like so. I'm going to finish that off to there like that. And this is the river, and we've already got some puddles and pools in the river. So if I just do another like that, some dots near the land, and perhaps another one just there, like that. And suddenly there's the river. We now have a joined up scene. And I'm going to start now with some colouring. And I'll start this stuff, and then we'll be able to go back to Janice. So using the Koh-i-Noors, which unfortunately I couldn't bring to you, but they will coming back to the show shortly. Again, once everything's back to normal. I'm going to start in the sky. So I'm going to turn this round, and I'm just going to wet my brush. And that doesn't want to sit, there we go. And I'm actually going to wet the paper. I've got a flat brush, not a round one, because I want to create a lot of water onto here. I want to get it wet pretty quick, and a flat one is more manoeuvrable around the actual image. So a little bit of water off there, and I'm just going to quickly go around the image like so. And this is called wet on wet, and it helps you to get your colour in and make almost a wash. I'm not going to worry too much about the edges, I can fill those in afterwards. Now it's quite warm in the studio today, but hopefully you should be able to see. Now the beauty about doing this as well is it means that you're only wetting one part at a time, so you're not liable to get your water to run into the next part of your image. So that's the blue sky. I've got two different colours of blue here. I'm going to take this turquoise. Now you see how strong this colour is here? Add water to it because I want to wash that down. I don't want it to be too bright. And here we go. Now I'm just painting that in, and because it's already wet, the water will go into the area where I want it to. Flat brush. So easy. Okay, imagine you're cutting in. If you're doing decorating at home, this would be cutting in at home to make sure you get up to the edges. And how quick was that? Now I want a piece of tissue, which I've got here, and I'm just going to wet that a little bit more, like so. And if I just turn it round, I'm going to take my tissue that hasn't got brown in it from yesterday, I was doing, and I'm just going to do that randomly, like so. And hopefully that will then dry lighter, and I have got a few areas of cloud. So I leave that. So progressing down again, I've also got a small brush here, a small flat brush, she says. Yes, there it is, which I can just use to do some fill in. Work again away from your work. So fill in here and here and here, like so. Don't worry if you haven't gone quite up to the edge. Watercolours do tend to be a bit wishy-washy at times, so it doesn't matter, but I think hopefully you will like that is the sky. There's a little bit of sky down here, which obviously I've missed, so again the wet on the wet technique. This one I'm going to do this way, just under the bridge, and there we go. So that's my blue. I also need, I'm working down the picture. Don't try and work with pieces here, there and everywhere. Try and work systematically down the picture. So the next thing I'm going to do is, before I hand over to Janice, I'm going to now take my brush and wet my green areas. Now you will find as you start to do this, there are areas you've missed with the blue. So make sure you've got it fairly washed out, and just fill in those gaps like that. And there's some, that's green, yes, that's green coming down there. You will find that's blue in there, so you can just dab bits in, and as you start to colour it by sections, you find the areas that you might have missed. Okay, you can see those clouds in the sky and my fingerprint there. So again with the, so I'm only going to here because remember that is where my landscape stops, my green stops there, and just wet. I'll just do this little bit, then I shall hand back to Janice. I'll finish that while Janice is talking, then we'll come back and do some more, but just so you can see where I'm going here. Right, now then, back to my brush, and excuse me, kitchen roll for cleaning up. By the way, I use tissue, facial tissue in there. If you use kitchen roll, you get a pattern in your sky, which could be very interesting, but you get more natural effect with a facial tissue because it's flat without a pattern. So now I'm going to take the green from my palette, which is here, and these are beautifully rich in colours. Bear in mind you've also got the blue here, so if you want to make a different green you can mix those together and make yourself a slightly different green if you wish. But and I'm just going to now flood the colour into here. Don't worry, again, as I say, you've got a smaller brush, but this is just so quick with a large flat. There we go. I'll turn it round, I'll take my other brush and just fill in those areas here where it should be the green. Just dot. Again, it's a watercolour, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. There we go, and hopefully that is the start of our scene. So I'll now hand back to Janice. I'll do a little bit more of this, and then when we come back we'll do a little bit more colouring and some shading. I'll hand over to Janice.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. It's lovely to see, isn't it, how you can build those images up and really become that artist you've always wanted to be with the help of those excellent stamps that you've popped into your basket and hopefully checking out right now. Let's take a look at the individual stamps that are available to you. This is your Kingfisher, if you want to go for that. Very busy for the Kingfisher, doesn't surprise me. It's a wonderful country image. £16.99, 322,881. We've also got the sticks and stones. They may break my bones, but these stamps will never hurt me. £16.99, 754772 is your item number if you want to go for those. And then Trees a Crowd. No, that's really what it's called. That's not me this time. Fantastic name though. £16.99. 12 stamps in total. 653173 is your item number for that. We've also got a pick and mix available for you where you'll save. So if you want any two, £27.98. You're saving £6 if you go for two, you see. So don't buy them individually, buy them as a pair, and you get to choose which two you want. But what most of you are going for, remember there are 3 in the pick and mix. Those 2 we just showed you there, that's just the 2 that we're showing you. You can choose whatever 2 you like. But what most people are going for is the bigger saving on getting all 3, because it's available on FlexiBuy as well, which means we'll divide the cost over 2 months, but send everything out at the same time. It's a great way to buy. But it means you're getting everything. And then you can start, where shall I start? Building and creating some amazing scenes. I do like this, because you'll be thinking about your composition. You'll be thinking about your colouring techniques. You'll be thinking about different scenes, maybe somewhere where you've been in the past, maybe somewhere where you want to go to. Maybe you've got other stamps that you can add to your scenes as well. Maybe you've got some lovely fairy style stamps and you can create their homeland. That's a lovely image. And take a look at this one, using these stamps in the pick and mix. This one's by Christine. Another lovely, isn't that gorgeous? Now, when you draw a tree yourself, you'll probably know that sometimes you think, right, I can draw a tree, and you'll start to draw it and the trunk's too long. Oh, you've got to start again. And then you'll draw it and the trunk's too thick, and then you have to start again. And then you draw it and it's just not quite right. So why don't you take your stamp, use that as your main image, and then you can start to build and create around there. I do love the image of trees. I think they're absolutely marvellous, and you can use them for so many different occasions. You could have this as a tile, maybe some wall decoration. You can build up and create your own backgrounds. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Do like that one. The Kingfisher individually is proving popular, but lots of you are going for the set of 3, and that's included in the set of 3, that lovely Kingfisher. Have you ever seen a Kingfisher live in the wild? I think I've seen one once, but it's not stayed there long enough for me to get a picture. Kingfishers and woodpeckers, they are like the holy grail when it comes to taking pictures of birds when you are a twitcher. The sound of a bird, of a kingfisher, I don't know, just splash about a lot, don't they? Capturing the fish. And beautiful image there, using that white work there, of course, using the images on the stamps. 885715 if you're going for the complete collection, and why not? They're on grey rubber, so it's incredible quality, as you know and love and would expect from Chocolate Baroque. Right, the patchwork landscape trees over this way. There you go. We're very busy for these, doesn't surprise me. These are great, not seen anything like this before. So you've got your different trees in there, but if you take a closer look at the pattern that you're getting, they're patchwork. It's brilliant, isn't it? And you've got all the doodles and the Zentangle Dingle Dangles for you to colour in, or just use as that black and white image. They'll also look great if you use your white embossing powder as well and have a very bright, colourful background. Almost very, I think for me, when I see some of those images, it's like Oriental images. And we all know there's a famous design that includes a bridge and a big willow tree that's Oriental. Or is that just me that knows that? In the blue. Oh, you do know it. You do know it. Used to eat my dinner off it. Still do. I can't actually say what the name is, but it's a very famous design, and it's a lovely little setting, and it tells a story. It has a bridge, it has a willow tree, and it's Oriental. Anyway, that's the inspiration I've got. It's not that I've forgotten the name, I just can't say it on TV, because it's all trademarked. Anyway, this is a beautiful collection of your patchwork and using Tangle Dingle Dangle. And we've got some lovely samples to show you as well. That is pyrography. If I just take that out, Isn't that amazing? I think that has been burnt on. It's amazing. Stamp it on and then burn it on. Amazing. Who's done that? That's been done by, let me just pick this up because I've not got my glasses on. That's been done by, handmade for you by Doreen. Doreen. That is fantastic. Right, very busy for this, £19.99. If you want to go for this and the other stamps, you can divide the cost of this into two because the other one's available on FlexiBuy if you go for the full three. 717033 is your item number if you want to go for your patchwork landscape on your grey rubber. Right.